me go ahead and give a brief recap of what happened. And yeah. So, you guys went ahead and continued down in, well, the, I guess you could say the caves under Otari. You went ahead and started the battle against those horrific, ugly, horrible creatures. After killing one, you found out that they ended up exploding, which wasn't the greatest. But after that, you guys got some tactics down and made sure not everyone got hit by the explosion the second time. You regrouped, cleaned off, and went through the trap room, staying on the wall to avoid the trap, and proceeded in the next room where you found a nice group of kobolds. Apparently they didn't really share the sentiment and attacked you. After quickly dispatching them, you guys started looting the rooms and found one more kobold. This time it wasn't hostile, actually. It went ahead and explained that about that their leader was in the next room after you guys interrogated it and told you it had some eggs that so it doesn't want to fight and wants to live. And as well, the leader has a dragon. Pet dragon. It's a little fun thing you notice. So, with that live news, you guys went back to town, rested, and leveled up. Returning back, you went ahead and encountered Zolgran. And Zolgran thought she was high and mighty. Unfortunately, she wasn't, because she within a few seconds, you all vanquished her in no time at all. And as you guys began looting, the dragon, you could hear its roars coming from the next room. Taking breaths in hand, you rushed in and proceeded the fight against the dragon. It was a hard-fought battle, that's for sure, but the dragon was no match, and you guys were able to slay the dragon. After looting its hoard and taking the dragon's skull ahead, you guys start to proceed up. And yeah, that's where we'll be starting today's session. Any questions?
I'm good.
I am good.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Perfect. So, we're going to go ahead. You guys are heading up there, and you see Amelia. She is currently waiting for your arrival. She's keeping busy outside. She looks over, and she's at first about to ask you guys a question, but then moments later she sees the dragon's head, and she's like, "Oh, what? You killed it?"
Barely. We almost died. But yes, we did kill it.
Oh my. And, I've never seen a dragon before. She is marveled, staring at it, a little bit disgusted by it, but she's just... And you all lived. Wow.
Well, mostly thanks to Zerks and Ogier here, but yes, we all live. So,
I mean, we all did our part.
Thank you all. You did such a great thing. And were you? I know this. I know it's a lot to ask, but did you save my barrels?
We could get back down and get the dragon's belly out, but they're probably half digested at this point. You probably don't want them.
And poisoned or acid. So.
I mean, if you were really desperate for like a really unique festival food, the dragon's body is still relatively fresh. If you got some, sturdy boys and ran down there and got it, you could serve it like, I don't know, dragon tail, dragon fillet, something like that.
I don't know the first thing about cooking dragons. I've only worked with fish, but that's disappointing. But I am not going to deprive you all of hard work done of reward. Even though you weren't able to get the barrels, I still will give you all the proper reward. And she holds out a bag for each one of you with 10 gold pieces each.
Does Is she also holding out a bag for Yinfrio?
Yes. She holds
All
out. Well, she actually says, Yinfro actually came on by earlier before you all came in, and I had faith you all were able to do it, so I gave him his bag early.
Paid in advance, man. All right.
I mean, he said he needed it for something, I believe. Or, I don't know.
Well, if he needed it, he needed it. Anyways, well, it was a pleasure working for you. You should really consider, like, doing something at that massive underground complex into your fishery.
I will. Can I ask you all for one more thing? Just one more thing.
What, you need the Dragon's Head?
No. You can do with that whatever you please. But I need some more barrels. Yes, I need some barrels from the Crow's Cast. Can you all just run down there and just tell them real quick that I need some barrels, please?
Do you need us to bring them back, or you just need us to tell them that?
Just tell them, that's all. Just tell them.
All right, well, it's no problem, I reckon. Yes, you know what we forgot? And Arian looks at the rest of the party. We didn't go back and do the tomb. We never found the key for it.
Tomb key.
Well, our first night down there, we broke into a tomb that the kobolds had barricaded, and there's some undead there and stuff. And the sarcophagus had a key that we never found.
Really?
Oh yeah, the one with the shield that's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, actually we already sold that. But yeah, we never found the key. Maybe it's somewhere else near Otari.
What? Well, how big is down there?
Look, you should really I would have mapped it if I had brought the some cartography kits, but I didn't. But you should really just pay someone a little and have them map it out for you. It's massive.
Oh, question. Did you ever see a dwarven man that comes down here often, deals with wizardry and such?
I think he's super dead, Ogier.
Oh, well, dwarves live a long life.
Well, that's true.
But to answer that question, no, I haven't. I'm pretty much the only one who goes down there.
So I think the Rose Guard were. Oh, piss!
The Rose Guard, I believe that was a few hundred years ago. You know, during the festival, there's going to be a play about them. And the towns members are going to be playing in parts of it. You should really come see. It's free.
Free?
Yeah, we did hear about that from the lady at the Rowdy Rockfish, the innkeeper there. She told us about it. Miss scrolls up in notes. Miss
Fingervale.
Yes. Sorry, drawing a blank after almost being eaten by a dragon. Yeah, she did tell us about that.
Well, I duly hope I see you all there at the festival, which is, I believe, in 4 days now? 5 days?
We'll probably still be around. At least I will.
It's going to be marvelous, and I'm going to see if I can whip something up. Maybe I can see about that dragon. But yes, I really please, just can you make that your first stop? Just to go to the Crook's Nook, and yeah, that would help a lot.
All right, Crook's Nook. Guess we'll head that way first.
Crook's Nook.
Yes,
Mike's been muted. I apologize.
Oh, hello.
It's all good. Probably thought we were talking over you. Yes, and we'll see you soon. And turns around and looks down the basement. And yeah, do you guys head over there?
Yeah.
I reckon we do. Do we need to add the gold to us, or do you have like a special GM button you're about to hit?
Oh, that is a good one.
Okay. That might either way.
Figure out. Let me see. Oh, you just increase it by 10. Or increase it by... You know what? Increase it by 50. And then split it. There you go.
We are making bank, gentlemen. Holy moly.
It is a very wealthy time for after the beginner box. I did not expect that. But it is between levels 1 and 2, so who knows? Anyhow, so you guys, let's go ahead and move you guys to the map, the good old map. You guys go ahead and move over to the Crook's Nook. I believe that is what it's called. Yes, the Crook's Nook. And it's right over here, over this bridge. It's actually on top of the bridge. So, as you get over there, you hear some hustling and bustling inside. It's actually kind of quiet. You guys have passed by here a few times, traveling back and forth, but this time it's unusually quiet. So, what do you guys do?
Well, I walk in and look for the lady that's in charge, because I pretty seem to remember it is a lady that's in charge of the Crook's Nook.
Before you head inside, can I get a perception from everyone? A stealth perception.
Okay. Blind?
The blind, there we go.
Okay.
That's the word. Blind perception. Sneaky perception, I call it.
Oh, are we fully healed? I am at 6 health.
I can assume you guys took like about 30 minutes to fully heal. 40 minutes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna need an active. Hang on. I'm gonna have to do all this shit again.
Blind.
It's, on the characters, there's a crossed out eye in the red banner area. Secret perception check.
I think you click the eye, right? Yep,
Yeah,
click the eye.
crossed out one.
Don't click the dice, click the eye next to the dice.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, Zerks and Ugir, as Aaron's about to head inside, you two catch a glimpse behind you of movement. And looking over, you see actually Tamelia Tanderville, but she's kind of following you all. And she's doing a bad job of it, but she's trying to follow you all for some reason. And she's hiding as you look her way.
I call out to her.
Hi there. I was just going this way.
Yeah, right? What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
Horian turns around at the commotion, and he looks surprised. Obviously, he's like, "What? Why are we coming this way if you're going to send us this way?"
I forgot to give you something. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
payment. Yes, for doing this job. Obviously.
I already gave that to you all. I have no more to give.
Oh.
She snaps her fingers. I forgot what I was going to give you all. Yes, I forgot what I was going to give you all.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
Let me go back.
I'm not on my
grab
team.
it. She slowly backs up and then walks away. But if you all wait long enough, you can see her sneak back and hide and but watch you. It's scary. She's not the greatest at hiding, but she seems excited for some reason.
Okay, well, I think the lady who runs the Crow's Cast is, and Orion's flipping through a journal. Maggie Loy. I've never had to pronounce the name yet. I read it off the sign. Maggie Loy.
You're correct, but I was actually mistaken. She actually told you to go to the Crook's Nook. They're so similar in name. I actually messed up the first time.
Two C's.
Yes.
And then I will retcon that and say instead, two.
That's correct. But do you all make your way inside? For this one, this is Yin Yasmera, and I'll just type in the chat.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to spell.
Is it yin for sure?
It is.
Oh.
There you go. And
Mesmera.
so you all make your way inside, and it's actually, despite the quiet noise level, it seems like a lot of people in here, and they're all like I got their brews, and they're just sitting there, and they all turn to look at you, and they're all quiet for a moment, and you see this dark-skinned woman. Let me go ahead and show everyone. There you go. In the bar, she's holding a veil, and she looks over, and as you all step in, carrying the dragon's head, a big smile spreads across her face, and she says, "Well, now, it looks like you all have done a great service with the town. Tamelia Tanderville has told us all about it." And everyone starts to cheer as he says, "Thank you all for being the heroes of this small town. You all can drink for free tonight." And she sets down the mugs, and everyone starts to give a small cheer for you.
Oh, free.
Wow. Free drink. Under his breath, Orion goes, "Yes, I hate surprise parties."
As Tamelia has planned a small little surprise for all of you as thank you. She walks in a few moments later, and she's like, "Oh, who knew this was going to happen?" Acting like she didn't plan it at all. And you all, let's call it, you see about like 10 people in this tavern, but yeah, they're all like saying, "Here, here, here, here. Cheers to the saviors of Otari."
All right, so the saviors of Otari are going to go sit in the corner.
But free beer.
Not talk to them. But yeah, I assume we find a table. I don't think it actually matters where we sit. We're going to get pelted with shoulder slaps and free ale all night.
That is pretty much true. It's a little hustle and bustle. You hear some the people like coming up to you, congratulating, and they are just all happy. And Yasmara goes up to all of you, and she says, "Well, now, so you slayed a dragon, eh? I could tell from the skull."
Yep, but 3 or 4 forced folds in there myself.
Well, then, let me. I'll offer you 2 gold pieces, and I want that on my wall, if that's all right with you all.
Well, I don't know. I mean, pretty important.
We'll take the money.
All right, hold on. Ogier does not make dragon.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, we. Or you know what? What about a little extra? It was kind of hard to do it.
Well, all right. Before we
how much dragon head is worth? It's got me crazy.
Well, hold up. Before we sell the dragon head, this came up, before we killed the dragon. Ogier mentioned we needed a team name, and, killing a dragon, pretty significant event. So, we were going to have a team name. I think Dragon Guard's a pretty good name, and we should keep the head as a trophy.
But where we're going to hang it up at?
We can put it in the Rowdy Rockfish for now, because that's where we're all staying at the moment.
True.
Well, you're just gonna leave it on the desk somewhere? Let it rock?
Well, I was going to get it mounted, maybe.
But Dragon God, I like that.
Yeah, I like
Well,
that.
it's kind of a play. It's kind of a play on the Rose Guard. Otari founded Rose Guard. Dragon Guard killed the dragon, saved the town.
Dig it.
Well, Dragon God it is. I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Very well. I guess we're keeping the head, lady.
Okay, well, it is, you all have slayed it, and you all did a great service, so it is definitely y'all's choice, and I can respect that. Here's to the Dragon's God, and everyone says, "Here, here, here, here." And yeah, you guys have as much ale as you want. There are people who come up to you, give you good pats on the back, talk with you, and as much as you all want to talk, and the night, the day is yours, leading up to the night. Whatever you all want to do, feel free to.
Gentlemen, snooze. We killed a dragon. I'm going to bed. I'll see you all in the morning.
Don't finish.
Cool. Well, all this hell's not going to drink itself, and it's free.
Here, come drink with me, my friend.
Yes.
Arian stays around for like the first round, and he doesn't
And
participate
to see
in
if
the
I
second
can
round,
drink
but
a dwarf.
he just sit around.
Huh.
Then he makes his
Good
way
luck.
up. He's not going to get plastered.
Mm-mm-mm.
I head to bed immediately.
All right, so I think Ogier and his competitor, is it Zerx or Swigs that's staying?
I believe it's Swigs and Ugir are the only ones up.
I think they need to roll con saves until one of them fails one.
For drinking, I was just thinking the same thing.
You know
They
what?
need to
Yeah,
roll-
sure.
Nice.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
let's do this.
Do you all want to have a drinking battle? Because
I
let's
was
do
gonna
it.
Yeah, you're not going to outdrink a dwarf. Come
All
on.
right, give me some con saves. Let's go ahead and start it off with simple DC 15, DC 12. Yeah.
DC 50, man, that's some tough beer.
I was thinking.
Wait. Is it a fortitude save or are we doing Constitution?
Fortitude.
Okay.
Fortitude save. Yeah, I was thinking a few of yours in, but you know what? Let's start it off nice and slow. Let's do 12.
Hey.
Almost a crit success. All right, let's go ahead and bump it up by 2. Everyone's starting to cheer. People
We're
are
still
saying
doing fortitude, right?
Yes, fortitude.
Clearly,
And someone was saying
Ooh.
and
we're
someone
doing the checks. We're
Swigs.
clearly doing the checks by round rather than drink. So this is like number 15, 16 on the, on the tank.
Now, everyone give me you two give me a fortitude save. Let's go. Let's see.
Woo!
16. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Swigs
Ooh,
is getting tipsy.
Swigs is getting tipsy. Yeah, let's say first to 2 fail. Loses. So, you have more chance, Swigs, but Ugir is getting a nice lead. DC, let's say 17. Not as wild.
Still doing a fortitude?
Yeah.
You're not going to outdrink a dwarf.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, let's do 8.
Come on.
18.
Serve me well.
Oh.
Woo! Ugh!
Oh my god! Swigs just get a shit.
Oh my god.
Went ahead and I don't even know. He's got a.
Ooh, how many cups are you on?
Oh,
Oh!
no, Ogier.
Oh, oh no!
It's hubris.
Oh sh!
You both
Huh.
failed.
Oh,
Is that
man.
a tie?
I think that's a tie,
We
honestly.
pass out at the same time.
That's, honestly, I would say a tie because a crit failure
my
would be 2.
God.
But then Swigs, yeah, you both.
GG's.
GG, that's
both
good.
Are right before it, you both are standing firm. You got this, and it's like nothing ever happened. And you both take the next one, and it was something way harder, way more than you were expecting, and it just both face planted to the table.
How many drinks was
Everyone
that?
cheers.
I gotta count this.
Wow,
1,
that
2,
was awesome.
4, 5, 6. Six drinks. 6 big mugs.
Oh, no, that was
Damn.
6 rounds.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, that was
Whew.
You two
That's
are
awesome.
probably unable to stand up while wobbling. Yin Yesmara goes ahead and offers you 2 rooms for free for the night. So if you desire, you could just get help and load up stairs. Or you could try and make your way back around your rockfish. She also offers someone to lead you back. This is probably 1 or 2 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
I'll probably
sure, yeah, same.
Sounds perfect. And you two are walking home, and you're both stumbling, trying to keep steady. And you know what? Why don't you both give me a secret perception check? A blind one.
I think I'm too drunk.
Just for fun.
Just to see if you trip and fall.
Trip on fall on a pebble.
perception.
Ugear, you what's it called? Yeah, you go ahead and as you're turning down to the Rowdy Rockfish, you see in the corner across from the building a woman sitting across from the tavern, holding a deck of cards and just shuffling it. She's sitting on a barrel, but she seems to be humming to herself happily. And you look over to Swig, see if he sees what you see, and Swig is he's just face planted on the ground. He sees nothing.
Does a woman look like anything I've seen before?
She actually, I don't think you've really seen much. She has long flowing hair, a little bit of, she has white hair with a little blue streaks in it. She's got some horns, and she's got like this robe on, and yeah, she's just sitting there. And it is night.
Oh, a beautiful succubus. I'm too drunk. Oh.
Hey, Night, how's it going?
Sorry about that, y'all.
You're
All
good.
good. All good.
You missed the drinking contest. That's all.
Oh, wonderful.
You know what? And
Who's winning?
actually, Swigs and Ugir both tied.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, crazy.
You guys,
It was awesome. Okay, so this is actually, you know what? I'm gonna improv this. So, Night, are you ready? Because I'm gonna throw you in. Yin Farrell has been busy.
King the Beastmaster.
Oh, you got the Beastmaster archetype. That's pretty sick. All right,
Hello?
let me see. Hey there.
Yeah.
You seem like to be cutting in and out a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All good. So, Ian Farrell has been busy. We could say he's been in the woods or something like that. He had to leave for the time being. And you met up with this woman. And she told you her name was Rin. And Rin asks you to follow her. And she says she knows where. She talked with you, and she said that your group is currently celebrating at the Crooks Nook. I almost said Crow's Cast. I almost said it. But she said that they're celebrating there, and she would want you to grab two of the members that went into the Rowdy Rockfish for her. And that's a good idea. And as we see Ugir and Swig starting to walk down the cobbled road, we'll go ahead and head inside the Rowdy Rockfish as Yin Farrell goes ahead and knocks on both Zerk's and Aaron's doors, if that's all right with you, and asks for them to come downstairs. If you guys can go ahead and do that.
I'm too tired for this, man.
I'm too drunk for this.
Swigs is passed out.
Aryan drags himself away from his desk and answers the door.
You all right now?
Well, I'm fine. Zerx is 100% asleep, and I'm assuming Ogier and Swigs are currently getting completely trashed at the Cook's Nook.
Well, you'd certainly be right about that. This woman was asking for you outside. Sorry, I had something to take care of. Nature calls, I suppose.
Well, it called an awful long time. I hope it was a number one rather than a number two. Also, which woman? There's a few of them in Otari.
Oh, hold on. Let me think for a moment.
Rin.
Yeah, but I need the name.
I'll type in chat. Rin.
I remember the name. I was teasing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hello?
Hey there.
Yeah, we heard you.
Yeah, God, I keep getting out, y'all. It's pretty bad. But,
Yeah, it was, okay. I thought you were just silent for a moment.
oh, no, sorry.
He got the name in chat for you.
Let me see. Oh, I'm not in chat. There we go. Rin, I think her name was.
Oh,
Familiar?
brother, did you run into her in the woods too?
Certainly did.
Heaven forbid she come at a reasonable hour, and then Aryan turns around and he fetches his cloak off the back of his chair. What did she need?
Well, just you and, just you, really. She didn't really say much else.
Do we need to wake up Zerx or just leave him in bed?
Might as well. We don't know what's going to happen, so...
Zerx, do you consent to remaining in bed?
I can do either or.
Up to you, man. Yes or no?
I'll go with.
Okay, we knock on Zerx's door and we keep banging until he wakes up.
I don't need to go on.
Sluggishly drag myself out of bed and answer the door. What is it?
Hey, I know we've been just like 12 hours, not even 12, 6 hours into being famous, but there's a tiefling outside that wants to talk to us as a group.
Oh, God. Alright, let me get my stuff.
Man, trappings of fame, huh? And he looks at Yindra.
I suppose so. I don't know. I've kind of been out of the loop for a little while, so...
Oh yeah, by the way, we killed a dragon.
But, he sort of like reels in surprise. A dragon? What?
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was the kobolds had it. Also, there's kobolds down there too. You knew that part. But the kobolds had a dragon, and the kobold chieftain turned out to be a wizard, not a very good one, but a wizard nonetheless. They could cast spells, so I give them credit. Had a pet dragon. We killed it. I think Zerx actually has the head in his room at the moment.
Actually.
I'm fairly impressed. Wow.
I hope so. I mean, Zerx almost died. Ogier almost died. One of my creatures almost died. So quite a bit happened. But the good news is we killed the dragon, made it out alive, and now we're getting called by mysterious tieflings in the middle of the night. By the way, Dragon Guard, team name. How do you feel about it?
Dragon Guard. I suppose I'll have to think on that one for a while, but it's a good one.
Well, I hope you think you like it, because it's kind of already our name. While we were getting wasted in the Crooks Nook, they kept cheering it at us, so I think it's kind of cemented now.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a good one. I like it a lot.
It's actually a kind of play on the Rose Guard, which founded Otari, but, I'm just a history buff. Anyways, we should probably go before Ogier passes out.
Yeah, is he doing all right now? Ogier,
Yeah.
okay, at least he's conscious still.
Well, you actually, you call out and you look out the window and you see Ogier and Swig's actually coming down the road.
Oh, friends. We're down the road. Is that? Oh yeah, it's a little kobold friend, I think. And
You guys doing that so late?
Well, we got woken up by this guy because a tiefling wants to talk to us.
Yeah, you're not looking so good, my friend.
he was there for
last night, alright?
Last night? Is it? I guess it is past midnight. So yeah, last night. Welcome to the morning. Swig, so you okay?
I'm feeling a bit sick. A bit hungover, my friend.
I've never seen a kobold so green before. I didn't even know they could do that.
Well, hopefully you guys being completely sloshed isn't going to affect this meeting in any way, but you can go anyway.
Oh, I'm going to bed, man.
Well,
Same here.
I know we've been famous for like 6 hours at this point, but there's a tiefling that wants to talk to us.
You mean the
She was very
succubus?
I actually don't know from which infernal line her tieflingness is derived, but probably not. She's kind of just a weirdo, to be completely honest.
Wait, you see you see her too then? So I'm not drunk.
I trust you to handle negotiations.
I definitely get a weird vibe from her, for sure.
But yeah, I've run into her once or twice before while I've been in town. She's a bit of a weirdo, but if she wants us, it's probably for something mildly important.
She's actually not even that far from you all, and seeing you all talk, she approaches and
I need to shut up.
she has a deck of cards in her hand, but she goes ahead and opens the pouch on her side and slides in. She says, "Hi there, everyone. It is wow. It's almost as fate predicted it. We are all here, and
when?
Hey there, Aaron. It is nice to see you, and all of you. My name, let me introduce myself, is, like Aaron said, is Rin Savinci. I'll type that fully in the chat, fully.
Thanks.
Savinci. There you go. My name is Rin Savinci. And yeah, you see her, she is wearing a robe of sorts. She has horns, white hair, blue streaks through it. She's got white eyes, pale complexion. She has a star knife on her belt, things else. And I'll go ahead and show what she looks like. She's tall, thin, and she has a big smile on her face. And she also has 2 earrings, and I don't know what they're called.
Blind?
No, she
I
actually
think
has.
her pupils are just wide.
Exactly.
Tieflings can have strange appearances.
They are very strange. They're cool, though, I will say.
Yeah, and like Butter mentioned, you can tell that she has some tiefling blood. And she gives a smile to all of you and says, "I have heard what you all have done, and I have, like many others, wanted to say thank you all. I know you all want to rest, and I do apologize for coming at this late hour. This is when I mostly spend my days. So this was the best time, but I'll just be quick of what I wanted to tell you all. Because of what you did for this town, I would like to all invite you. After the Founders Festival, please come to my tent. I would like to do a tarot reading for you all. It's one I do not often do, but for you all, I'll make an exception."
Is it free?
What is this tarot reading?
It is free, and
Sign me up.
this tarot reading is basically, she goes ahead and draws out her pack of cards from her belt, and she slides them around her hand, picking out one, and it's a card with a big, it's like a bunch of designs, kind of, but with meaning. Let me see. Maybe I pick out one. It's this one of a person walking down the path, and there's the sun above their head, raining down sunlight on them. And she says, like this card represents the survivor. Each card has a alignment of sorts, you could say, and we use these to predict the future, you could say. It is, well, not, I guess, as effective as some people think nowadays after Aerodin's death, but it's still, I still like to do it. And
so it's fortune telling.
Yes.
All right.
The cogs in Arian's head click together for a moment, and he suddenly speaks up. You follow Desna, don't you?
How'd you know?
Well, the fortune-telling and the star knife at your waist. It's Desna's holy weapon.
Desna is... I do follow her, and she... Yeah, I'm trying to think of...
I got you off guard, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Well, it's also she. There's like something special for this Venture Path. It's actually a whole bunch of gods fall into this, and I forgot what it's called. It's like,
Cosmic Caravan?
oh yeah, it's Cosmic Caravan. Thank you. And I believe so. And yes, I believe that's what it is. And she says, yes, Desna is one of the gods I follow. And yes, and if you all would be willing to, and she looks over at Yinfro and sees him staring at her horns, and she smiles. And, do you like my horns?
Oh,
I'm only teasing.
So I didn't mean to offend it. I've never seen much of tieflings around very often. So it's just forgive me. I'm quite flustered at the moment.
Do not worry. She gives a small chuckle, and do not worry. It is quite all right to be intrigued by the oddities. I mean, if I would baffle at that, I would be making fun of my own, livelihood, my own venture of what I do. But if you all would, please, when the sun is setting, come to my tent, and I will give you all a harrow reading. It would bring me much joy.
Well, we will probably be there, barring further drunkenness.
We'll definitely be there. Ugh.
And if it's free, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are some money hungry, whatever. Yeah, we'll be there.
Money is cowards.
All right.
Exactly.
I'm like an Asmodeus priest. All right, I'm going back to bed.
Well, that is all. Yes, you can all go back to bed. I thank you all for coming out to speak with me, and I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you at the festival. And she goes ahead, turns around, and walks into the alley, and as the darkness slowly consumes her, and you don't see her anymore.
Jack, I actually, like when you posted her image and I saw the star knife, it actually clicked in my own head as well. I was like, oh, well, shit, she's definitely at least associated with Desna.
She favors heavily Desna. She
Yeah.
also, she's part of the Cosmic Caravan. I still need to read up on that. They don't got a lot on it, but I want more.
They have a lot of deities. I only know like 3 of them very well.
Exactly. But yeah, you guys, she leaves you all to go to sleep. And a much needed rest. And unless anyone else does anything, you all just brunch up back to your beds and get some rest.
I would like to do something really quickly.
Go right ahead.
Sort of introduce my other animal companion. Are we currently outside, or are we?
Sure, this could happen right before going inside.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going to sort of like look up into the sky for a little, like a second. And I'm going to go, let's see if this works. I'm going to put my fingers up to my lips and do like this very melodic, trilling whistle as a raptor sort of descends from the night sky and lands upon my shoulder. It's a very, very... like beautiful bird, sort of painted, kind of like Armella's painted. Like certain feathers are painted white. There's intricate patterns like on this bird's body. And I'm going to sort of like look at my new companion. Well, looks like the bonding ritual went right. Well, off tonight. We're good to go.
Is this what you spent like a day in the forest for?
Not just that. Other things too, but don't worry, I'll divulge Information later.
Any more animals we need to know about? Like, do you have like a mighty squirrel that we should be looking out for?
Well, not yet, but
Not yet. Oh, we're gonna have a whole zoo coming around us. We don't want you. And Arian, his relentless teasing over, trumbles back into the rowdy rockfish to pop his bed.
Carmel's still my favorite.
he understands, and he's gonna give like a sort of like a low growl.
Give him neck scratches before bed.
He absolutely loves it. He knows that you do it a lot, and he's like he likes to go over to you because like it's like a dog thing.
Oh,
Or it's like, yeah. He's very cuddly when he wants to be, for sure.
That's awesome. Well, give some good scratches for Armel, and you guys all go to your respective abodes. Most of you go to the Rowdy Rockfish, while Infrael goes out to the forest. And we'll go ahead. You all rest, and we'll actually be getting to some downtime. You guys now have 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say, 4 days before the festival. So, the festival, you can spend these days doing a couple of things. For one, you can earn income where you do some jobs around. You can look around, try to do some jobs, and earn some money. You could also try to craft something. I believe you can only, with the new rules, you can only craft one thing within 4 days. Something like that. What else that you can do on downtime? I'm going to pull up
Looking for a list at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pulling up a cheat sheet a little bit.
Should probably craft a wall map for the head.
True, or pay someone to do it either way.
Yeah.
True.
Clean it off, get all that fleshy off there, make it just a skull. Are we mounting it with this flesh on it? That's in our rock.
I mean, we could like get stuff and put the flesh on it, but I do think when Arian killed it with the finishing blow, he blew its several chunks off its head, like took the flesh out with a force pulse. So the flesh is probably not all there unless we like went out of our way to collect it.
So it's just the skull.
Yeah, I think you should probably just the skulls.
The brain instead of it.
It's got some muscle and all that, but like I don't think it'll take that long to.
Here, I found a cheat sheet.
Clean it up.
Yeah, but from what I'm looking, most of the rules I'm looking at, really, you can either earn income, craft something, or try to research something. Right now, there's not a whole bunch of downtime activities besides that. Or you could also just do nothing, or roleplay, or something like that. The choice is up to you all of what you want to do.
I'm gonna figure out if I have a sheet or not. I don't think I have it.
Are we not going to the lady?
She said after the festival.
Oh, after. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
What about the barrels? We forgot to tell those people about.
Well, that was the ruse.
The surprise thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the
There
live
were no
surprise.
There were no barrels.
We can't forget about the barrels.
I'll get that to level 4. Damn.
Zerx has a good heart.
4 days. 4
That is
days. What do you do for
super
4 days? I guess Udir would be trying to make some money on the streets.
Yeah, you could like earn an income or craft. Basically, are the main options. I was gonna craft some scrolls, but I don't have the feet for it yet.
I thought I had. Yeah, can I do some performance, some street, some street work to try and make some money?
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up the earned income rules. It should be easy. And all right, so you guys are level 2. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and start with Swigs. Swigs, what are you doing to perform? Like, give me
I'm
a
gonna
good.
do juggle some daggers.
Okay. Is there anything else are you doing, or how are you doing it like intricate? Are you like doing anything cool with the daggers?
How about we juggle the daggers behind my back? I do it behind my back.
You do it behind your back, throw it all around, toss it in the air.
While balancing on a stool.
Ooh. Yeah, go ahead and give me a performance check.
There's no active encounter. Oh.
The other one. There you go.
Oh, shit.
You're going to do one for each of the days. It depends on how long we're doing it. Is dependent on how much checks I'm going to ask for. But go ahead and make another. Give me 3 more rolls. Just go ahead and click it multiple times. And if you get critical fail, we'll talk then.
One more?
No, I don't. Let me see. No, I don't think I need more. Let me go ahead and check with the rules.
Those are some low rolls. A couple of them weren't terrible.
What training you have?
What do you mean, what training do I have? Martial? Is that what you mean?
I think it's your lore skill he was after.
All right, and that. Go ahead and describe how you get kicked out of the tavern.
So I was describing this, dragon and stuff, and I insulted somebody's mom in a bar in the bar, and they start throwing beers at me and mugs, and I, scurry out in the back. Ooh, okay. Maybe we should have described it like that. Gotta find a new profession. Let's see here. Swigs did a good job of throwing knives around. Let me try that.
Being on Swig's territory.
Okay,
sure,
you're working
go right
his
ahead.
turf, bro.
Oh, it's working too. Go ahead and give me 2 more.
Hey, he tries to make money little by little, what he sees.
I will tell you all.
Shit.
That's pretty good. You're actually. You might be thinking that he's stealing your
No wonder
people.
I only had one good day, dude. Came and stole the show.
Give me 1 more and you're good to go.
What the
Wow!
The first day, it was great. You were entertaining people, and the next 3 days, you're wondering where did everyone go, and you just go around the corner and just see Oogie performing coffee.
Dude literally has a -1 charisma, by the way. He got away with this by Avadar's grace alone.
Okay, go ahead and give yourself 9 silver pieces, Oogier.
Hoo-hoo, yes.
As they're just giving you walk by and some are watching and tossing a few silver pieces your way. You copper. Totaling up
the
to that.
rivalry we have.
And fortunately, I am wrong about one thing, Swigs. You still earn some money from failing. So you failed 3 times. Give yourself 1 silver and 2 copper.
Okay.
It's still money. Money is money.
Money is money. Uger can agree to that.
So, I guess this is a little rivalry between Swigs and Oogir. They try to drink each other out of the table, and now they're performing against each other. It's interesting to see. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move to Aaron. Go ahead.
Alright. I was going to use the earn income activity, and I'm looking at the action in my downtime actions. What's the task level? I actually have used these rules before.
The task level, I've been doing it at 2 because of level 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll do it at 2 because
Good day. I was hoping that you might have any bows for sale. A short bow?
yeah, I can see about that. Not a lot of bows being sold though, so who's to say? Give me about a minute. And he goes ahead, checks out his stocks, and for a common short bow, yeah, he goes ahead and pulls it out, sliding it over to across the table. Here you go.
I'm gonna sort of take it and weigh it in my hand, sort of pick up the string a little bit, and I'm just gonna sort of turn over towards wherever the door is, and I'm gonna Amel, could you come in here for a minute? I'm gonna
Bring a bear into the store. Oh, brother, it's going to get skinned.
I can always see how this plays out.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was called. So you called for Armel, you said?
Yeah.
And let me see. Yeah, you can see Armel from the. Did you leave the door open?
Yeah, I definitely left it like cracked a little bit for sure.
And what did you ask again? Apologies.
Oh no, it's just Armel, could you come here for a second? And I'll sort of like walk over towards the door a little bit.
He goes ahead, tries to fit a little bit through the door, and the guy comes up. Don't no animals in here, please.
Oh, my apologies. I'm gonna sort of like turn over to Armel and like, oh no, quick, what do you think about this one?
Gives a little sniff and grunts, and you take it as a yes.
All right, that settles it. I'll be taking this one. How much for?
Let's see. He goes ahead, checks out his books, and as I look it up, totally, 3 gold.
3 gold. That'll do. And I'll sort of dig around in my pouch for a little bit and get rid of 3 gold. Yeah.
He takes it and saying, pleasure doing business. If you don't need anything else, I'm going to lay back.
Quivers and arrows?
He breathes out slowly, and he goes ahead, grabs a quiver, grabs a bunch of arrows, sliding into the quiver, and he tells you something. Let me see.
I think they're dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Let's say 5 silver.
5 silver?
But,
They're actually... Wait, what?
I don't know. I'm just saying out to keep the things moving.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. I'm fine with that. Especially since you said like there's not a lot of like bows and arrows being made, so it's fine.
Arrows are 1 silver. Damn, that's expensive.
No, it's 1 silver per 10.
Yeah, per 10.
Okay. So 2 silver. So 1 for the silver for the arrows and 1 silver for the quiver. How about that?
Can I make it 3 for 20 arrows?
3 for 20.
All right. Knock down to 14 silver. I happily draw out the silver pieces and toss them to him.
All right. And he turns around with another word and goes back to the back. And his daughter, it seems like, goes ahead and mans the desk, but she doesn't even look at you. She starts playing with the pencils, looking bored.
Well, pleasure. Thank you.
Wrong way. Typically the pastime of criminals. It's the pastime of criminals. Sorry. You could go down to the Crook's Nook. I'm sure they do some gambling down there. I don't really frequent the place because it also so happens to be the thieves guild of this town. So if you want to get your pockets cleaned out by gambling or a thief, that's where you need to go.
Well, may as well give it a try. Maybe I can make it big.
Yeah, have fun. I'm going to earn my living the proper way.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, sir. So you go ahead and make your way to the Crook's Nook. And you walk in, there's probably around 11 o'clock or something like that. There's not a ton of people here, just some people grabbing some breakfast, because this is also an inn as well. And you see Yin Yasamura. I'll never be able to say that name properly. But she stands there, she's behind the bar, wiping it down, and she gives a little nod to you as you walk in.
I approach her.
Oh, hello there, Zerx.
I was wondering if you have any gambling going on around here, and I could partake.
I made a wrist.
Such a weird thing to go ask in town.
You do
It's like a cop, bro. It's like a cop.
She
I don't know. It's funny.
raises an eyebrow
Oh,
and she
Cat,
says,
really?
Gambling, you say?
Knocking my stuff over like that.
Why are you interested in such a thing, if I may ask?
I'm just seeing if I could make a few extra coin.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Some people do gambling here and there, I guess. But, she eyes
You
you
make
up
an
and down,
impression.
and she seems unsure. Go ahead and make me a diplomacy check. As he's right, you make an impression. See if, you actually have a
above
really good
average.
diplomacy.
Above average, let's go.
Nice.
She eyes you, and she says, perhaps.
That's it. Perhaps.
She goes ahead and says, "Yeah, go ahead and, if you can, well, quiet of sorts, you can head upstairs and get something from the attic, let's per se."
I'm going to the bathroom.
Alright, I guess I'm heading up to the attic.
Gotcha. All right, and she goes ahead and continues wiping down the bar as you head upstairs, and you look around, and you don't really see a way up to the attic. Go ahead and give me a secret perception roll, a blind one.
Oh boy. She's got a hidden gambling operation in the attic, bro. That's crazy.
And you go ahead, look around, and you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to get up there?
I go back down to answer. Look, lady, I'm not a rogue.
She goes ahead, grabs rubs to the bridge of her nose with 2 fingers, and she says, "Manny, can you man the bar for a moment?" And a young guy gives a nod, gets behind the bar, and she says, "Come this way." She heads upstairs, leading you to there, and she makes her way down to the end of the hall, takes a left at the end of it, into a room, and to a closet of sorts. And you checked in here before, and you're like, it's just a closet, and close the door. But she goes ahead and pushes a brick in the wall, we could say, and a little panel pops out, a big panel actually, and she moves it to the side as a stairway reveals. And
that's where it was.
she gestures upstairs.
Yeah, I walk upstairs and see what's going on.
She goes ahead, grabs the panel, puts it back as she follows behind you. And as you head upstairs, you see that there's a couple people, not a lot of people here, but a couple of people here who is just talking and chatting. They, as soon as you walk up there, they all eye you suspiciously. And you want to go ahead?
What if these skills or attributes?
Skills. Attributes is for rolling, I believe, for initiative.
Public or blind?
Public. All right. A few of them eye you suspiciously, but you're able to, repay that with some glares back at their way. A few of them back down, but they don't seem to really want to mess with you. And Yasmara stands next to you and says, "Welcome to the Osprey Club. The only reason why you're up here is because of the generous service you've done for the town. Usually I don't allow anyone up here unless I could trust them. And I think I could trust you. Hopefully my assumptions are not wrong. She eyes you.
Surely you can trust me. I won't tell anything about what's going on up here. I know the life. And thank you for showing me this place.
Good. We are here for the town, however. If I see you doing anything that threatens the town, then I will not be happy, per se.
You won't have to worry. I'll keep it PG-13.
That means esoteric. I don't know what that means, man.
She looks confused, but she says, "Okay." But
PG-13.
we don't do anything against anyone really from the town. We usually pickpocket visitors, steal from them, con them, and of the like.
Well, a damn minute, we're just...
Jeez, I didn't need to know your whole operation. I'm just here to gamble, lady.
Oh, this is not our whole operation. I'm just suggesting if you want to earn some money, that's the way. Don't worry.
That's welcome to the Mafia's main headquarters.
Don't worry. This is the very basics.
Okay.
I don't think you're skilled enough for anything I got.
Probably not.
But if you're interested in gambling, a few of my people like to do that as well. And as she mentions that, a few of them nod, and they go ahead and pull out a table, pulling out a deck of cards, and placing some coin down. And this will be fun. Let's go ahead and do something interesting. I am going to allow you to do a higher degree on the earned income table. But at the con, if you fail, you actually lose money. Yes.
Well, if it's gambling, would it just be like a straight D20 to see if he gets lucky?
Can I set my amount of money that I gamble?
Yes, they're not going to do huge. They're not going to be like 4 gold pieces. That's
All right.
I was thinking like maybe 1.
You can see about that. You can see, let's do that. It's one person is able to match up as you call up to 1 gold. And you know what? Let's go for a single D20, sure. See if you earn it or lose it. But it doesn't look like they're going to challenge you any more than that. That's all of this guy's savings for a while.
Oh man, he's really risking it.
Yes,
What
like
the problem is instead of Texas Hold'em,
Wasn't
is it
let the man go bankrupt, like...
instead of Texas Hold'em, is it like Absalom Hold'em or something?
Sure. And you see, that one goes, Two-Man Willie, man, you're not supposed to do this, Tooth Willie. And you see why he's called that is he gives a big grin and only has 2 teeth.
What about your children you gotta feed?
They're somewhere around there. Yeah, they can go through the trash cans. But if I win, they'll eat some good. Well, I'll eat some good food. And he gets all big grin, and he's got like and on his hair loss. He's got some raggedy clothes, but crazed look in his eye.
I don't think this guy has kids.
As you can tell, everyone does not like him there. Everyone's pretty annoyed with him. So let's see if you win this. Go ahead and do /R then D20 and in the chat, and you can just roll like that. He'll roll against you.
Oh, you lost money, man.
He goes, and you think you could bluff him. But unfortunately, you have shit cards, and he has great cards. And after you set him down, he smirks and grabs your gold, and he's like, laughing in your face.
Well, you have lost money.
Now, come on, give me 2 more gold.
Let's say
you
you
offer?
1 more gold piece.
That's more nothing. I want 2 more.
2 more? Alright.
Well, if you got the whole, if you got the pot, he would have 2 gold, so you can bet against it for 2 gold. And then if you won the pot this time, you'd have 4.
Oh,
So you would,
all in.
you would have 1 more gold, but you would get back the one you lost. So let's go again.
Alright.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
He's cleaning you out.
He had a royal flush.
No wonder this guy is hated.
You had like a full house, but this guy's a royal flush.
Cheating. It's like,
Take his ass, Dirk. Jump across the table.
He grabs the 2 gold pieces and laughs in your face. Everyone just rolls their eyes when they, what's he called, at him. But he's just smiling with his 2 teeth, and 2 teeth Willie is just...
You got cleaned out by a guy named Willie, bro. That's
It's okay, man. It's okay. Not everyone gets beginner's luck.
Well,
4 gold
again?
pieces.
Oh, you want to lose more?
4 gold pieces is probably more money than this man has seen in his entire life.
You can see the greed in his eyes. Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check, and it's not high DC at all.
Come on.
Oh!
Keeping your money, bro.
Just get out of there, man. Get out of there.
I'll just walk away. And he walks away.
You just gave that man like half a year's worth of income in a single.
He comes downstairs and he's like, "Drinks on me!"
Well, I guess these kids are eating good for tonight.
Ugir is just rolling right now. If he was there, all that money lost.
So, Zerx, that was fun.
Let me just strike that real quick.
You got your pockets ran. Look, you went to the Thieves Guild, bro. You got your pockets ran? Why are you shot?
Ran by Willie, of all people. The gambling addict.
And even he knew when to walk away.
I'll be back, Willie. I'll be back.
You'll save us.
2 to 3 sessions from now, Willie's found dead.
He had a debt to pay off, and he spent it all on booze.
I was saying, like, Zerx is gonna find him in the Dark Knight and Batman.
Gambling drunk. Oh shit. Okay, so I guess that was Zerx's downtime activities. So some of you made some profit, some of you made learned some information, and some of you lost some profit.
some of us learned some lessons.
Yeah.
And that's
So
all.
That some might repeat again.
But
Ugh.
as you guys relax for these 4 days, soon it all blows past, and it's the day of the festival. We go ahead and update the calendar. Yay!
Nice.
2, 3, 4. There we go. It is Desnus, and it's Monday version of Desnus. Don't know how they work on the weekdays, but it's the spring, and you all could hear everyone cheering and laughter as being Moon Day.
Yeah, they're very creative.
Very. At least it's not complicated. But you hear some cheers and squeals and all of that as the festival has begun. And I get it that you guys all head there first thing.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
unless you guys want to do something else.
Trying to have fun at the festival.
Sounds like a plan.
Probably check out that free play.
And a few autographs.
Well, go ahead. Let me go ahead and take you guys there.
We don't own a token with vision.
Oh, let me just go ahead and throw you guys on here.
We're all blind.
I'm always blind.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, okay.
Oh man, it's dark here, bro.
Wild cow milking? What the?
I will say someone actually made a map of this place, and I was so amazed. Like, they made it last week, I think, or something like that.
Last week, wow.
And
can't
one second. I'll go ahead and play it. There you go. And yeah, they made it like last week or something. I'm like, holy shit, this is just perfect right before.
Baby livestock?
It's like a baby animal zoo, you know?
I was about to say, yeah, like maybe a petting zoo.
Experimental beverage.
Oh, and you know what? Let me go ahead and play.
And it's all free.
It's all free. Some of the activities are not free. You pay for it, and if you win it, you can actually get a discount for that store. 1 second.
I'm guessing the ones in red?
I do not know. No, what's it called? You guys can actually go to important stuff, and there's a document that I made that you guys can go ahead and look over, and it goes over the Founder Festival, including a whole bunch of stuff that activities that you can do.
Do we get healed now?
You guys are full.
Yeah, we've slept like 4 times.
I just wanted to make sure.
100%. You guys are just, you guys are fine.
Okay.
Barely injured.
Thanks,
over this-
but
If you're looking for the Google Docs, it's in important stuff.
I'll just make myself 28.
And, you guys, really, I guess the Discord bot is not here, and I'm sad. I'm gonna go ahead and add it back in. But you guys can look over that real quick. It's, you don't really need to participate if you do not desire to, but it is all for fun.
Coward.
If there's any way to make money or anything that's free, Ugir will do.
Turtle racing.
There are
really quickly. Yeah, sorry. Something's wrong with Foundry for me. It says here I'm level 2, but I only have 2 first-rank spells when I should have 3.
Yeah, you have to do that yourself. What you need to do is
drag and drop it. That's the way I found out how to do it.
Oh, hold on.
With the spell, you have known spells, right? Do you prepare or do you?
No, I'm
have
prepared.
spontaneous? Okay, you're prepared. So all you have to do to change that is
Yeah.
you just switch
Appreciate
through.
it, yeah. Thank you. Sorry for that problem.
all good, all good. Let me see. There we go. Blah, blah, authorized, don't care. Go on. I need my music. There you go.
I'm trying to catch a pig. I should not have an archetype feat right now, right?
No,
No, you
we all
should.
could.
Yeah, we all should. It'll be your dedication feat, though. It's not like it's
There we go. We got some music going now. All right.
Rope
So-
dedication.
You all see a whole festival picked out. There's a whole section. You see a stage. You see tents. You see places sanctioned off, and all for there's all kinds of activities. I'll explain what things are going to go down. So activities are fun little things that your characters can do. These are just basically roleplay stuff. And these are completely free, and yeah, you guys can do whatever with that. And events are different. Events have admissions for 1 silver piece per entry, and if you win, you receive a discount of the host establishment of 5 gold pieces. So meaning whenever you go to that establishment, you can use the discount for items or anything up to 5 gold pieces. Exactly. And you only, but you can only receive the winnings from an individual event once. So you can't go to the same event constantly winning and getting 15, 20. Can't do that. It's only one. You can only have one discount per person. But yes, there is plenty of events, and how we're gonna handle it is you guys could do up to 3 events if you so desire. But if not, you can describe what your character's doing. We'll go like 3 rounds, and yeah, you can describe what your character's having fun with. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's do something fun. Let me see. There we go. I'm gonna actually throw you guys into a sort of combat, aka roleplay combat, I guess. Everyone roll initiative. This will determine who's going first, and this will also help keep track of rounds.
Interesting.
I got a 3. That's tough.
Sorry, I was looking still. What are we rolling?
Oh, we're rolling initiative to see who just goes first.
That's what I thought.
Something like that. And we're going to go step by step.
I was
Alrighty.
looking at menu stuff.
22.
Yeah,
23.
there's going to be some things that are not on this map, and that's fine. Always a call. We'll just throw you in some area. This is all just for fun. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and start off with Ugir first. Ugir, do you have an idea of what you want to do?
Chess games. What are the ones that you have to pay for?
Let me see. Events you have to pay for. Activities you don't have to pay for. There's no rewards for activities, but you don't have to pay for them.
Gotcha. Oh, is she there at the fortune telling place or no?
Yes, Rin is there.
Okay. Fortune telling.
Okay. So you walk up there to a tent where Rin is, and she gives a smile. Oh, hi there. I believe your name was Ugir?
Yes. I don't think we met or I've told you my name before, but then again I was drunk, so I don't really remember.
You did not tell me your name. You have quite the reputation, actually. And I believe you, not to be a little on the surface, but I don't think the others are, well, a dwarf named Ugir. But nonetheless, it's we can start with the introductions. My name is Ren Savixi, and you are?
Ugir of Abadir.
It is nice to rightfully meet you. So have you come here for a fortune telling? Because the tarot cards of reading will be later. Stars are light. And as you walk inside her tent, you see the ceiling of the tent is actually painted black, and you see little bits of stars painted all around as a constellation, similar to night. It makes it like the tent walls are very thick, making it look like the night sky.
Just the fortune telling part.
Oh, fortune telling, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please take a seat. She gestures to the seat in front of her, from the table, and she takes a seat across from you.
Cool. He takes a seat. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you are looking for, per se?
Will I be rich?
Will you be rich? That is a question. Let me see. A question I actually get asked quite often, surprisingly. But let me read into...
Well, I mean, do often people get riches? Those people who oftenly ask?
It depends. It depends. I have not seen someone get rich, but if they do that, I'm not sure if it would be here, per se. Our town is too small. So, the people I've read fortunes for, and that I told that were rich, I have not seen the results of that matter, if I have to be honest.
Interesting. And he scratches his beard. Oh, go on. How does this work?
Well, I will just draw out some cards, and you will just we will see what the fates have given us. And she goes ahead and draws out some cards. She asks you some questions, and she goes ahead and reads your fortune. And let's just go ahead, just give a good old roll, per se. Ooh, can I do that? Actually, yeah. All right. Okay. So, did you guys see a die roll?
No.
We saw the question marks.
Okay, good. I did correctly. All right. So, she looks at you, Ugir, and her face goes pale a little bit, and she says, "Oh my."
What is it?
I'm
not poor, am I?
I see. Unfortunately, maybe. It looks like to me that there is a time where you are at the poorest you could possibly be. No money to your name.
Ooh.
I do not know why you are led to that, or if you will be able to climb out of that. But I see a sad version of you with no wealth in your name.
No. Is this the past or the future?
It is what the fates have shown me. Fates are not always correct, but I do not see anything good. I'm sorry.
Wait, is that it? Just one card?
It's... I could try again, but I fear...
Well, it's free. Try again. It's unlimited.
How fortune telling works.
She sees the panic on your face, and she says, how about ask me a different question you would like to see?
How much money will I make?
Dude, Ogir has a single brain cell and is dedicated to capitalism.
Because, okay. She starts to side eye, wondering if anything will show her differently. But she goes ahead and dribbles a couple more, asks a couple more questions, and let's see.
The answers are gold, money, and rich. And the color yellow.
You know, I know you're not supposed to say. But Ugir, you are not a lucky man.
His face just drops.
She looks again, and she's like, hey, Ugir, I unfortunately, again, I see something really unfortunate happens, and your luck turns the other way.
This is going to be hilarious if Ugir is the first one to bite it in the vaults.
You know, Ugir, they are cooking up some wonderful pies later on.
I need to know.
Like, Ugir is going to be here for a while.
As Ugir
Give it to me
goes
straight.
ahead and has a crisis in the tent, and Rin tries to calm him down, we'll go ahead and move to Yinfarel.
All right.
What would you like to do?
First things first. I'm gonna sort of as we sort of enter this place, having a bear sort of in this crowded place probably was not the best idea. So I sort of let Armel be. And first thing I do is people are splitting their ways. I'm going to put my fingers to my lips and do this wondrous Beliotic whistle, and I'm going to call companion, and I'm going to call Gawain down from the skies.
All right. Gawain flies over to you at no time at all.
As Gawain sort of comes towards me and lands on my shoulder, I'm sort of petting Gawain's head, and I'm going to say, excuse me, Gawain, would you mind keeping an eye on the surrounding area? Just having you surveying the land puts me at ease, I suppose. Would you mind doing that for me?
It gives a squawk in reply and starts flapping its wings, heading up in the air as it starts to slowly but surely circle around the fairgrounds.
Wonderful. And I'm going to make my way to turtle racing.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan.
You would speak to tell a turtle to get it in gear.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Let me just... Alright. Okay, so you're at the turtle racing. Let me see if I got that pulled up. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. I have it somewhere.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, it's right. Okay, it's listed under events. I thought it was under activities. Okay. That's why. So, you see Tamilia Tandervell. She's over there organizing some turtles, and she looks over to you, and she said, Infarel. Oh, there you go.
I didn't realize you were running this thing.
Yes. I have some turtles that I like to raise, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 turtles, and she says, I have a little turtle sanctuary, and that I like to raise all these turtles, and it's all fun.
That sounds wonderful. I'd have to take on Mel sometime soon.
Oh, that'd be lovely. It's over in, I like to have a room for them separately, and it's just, they just have the wonderful time. But they all have, they're going to be racing today. Are you going to try to bet on them?
I'd love to.
Lovely. I can name you all of them. There's Gideon. She starts pointing at each one of them. Gideon, Marmalade, New Timmy, Speedy Bob, Fitzhog McConnery, Super Toad, and she looks around a little sneakily, and she reaches over to behind one of the desks and pulls out another turtle. And this one is Theodore, my personal favorite. And she sits it down next to all the turtles, and she says, we are going to bet on the turtles, and all it takes is a silver piece entry, and whoever wins gets a 5 gold discount on my fixture.
Wonderful.
You see a couple people coming up to her placing bets, and she turns to you, and yeah. Let me see.
Well, let me see here. I'm gonna sort of look around at this batch of turtles all sort of playing around. I'm gonna say, Gideon, and I'm going to use my animal order and my voice of nature with animal empathy and sort of begin to communicate. Gideon, do you mind coming here for a second?
The turtle is like busy headbutting marmalade on the shell and stops, hearing you, and turns and walks over to you.
Huh. Well, how are you doing today?
So they can respond back to you and you can understand them?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Well, I think so. Hold on, let me read the description again because I don't want to give you like a.
I'll go right ahead, and that'll give me time to do this.
Communicate on a rudimentary level. Ask questions of, receive answers from, and use diplomacy skill with animals.
Okay.
So yeah, I can communicate with them, and they can communicate back.
Okay, so you don't understand like exact words. You just
I can get a pretty well like general statement.
Okay, so it gives a little turtle noises. I don't know what turtle noises are. I goes out and says, "It's doing pretty good."
Okay. Well, Gideon, what do you say about winning today, huh? You think you can do it?
It replies, "Yes, very much so."
Alrighty then. Well, I'm putting my trust in you. Alright.
Alrighty.
Well, I'll be watching you, so make sure you do a good job. And I'm going to turn over and I'm going to flip a silver piece and I'm going to place my bet on Gideon.
Alrighty. So let me go ahead and do some good old math real quick. Not math. All right. So give me 1 second. 5. Yeah, that seems fair. So it's going to be 5 dice, or 6 dice, because now it's 7 turtles, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Reading over my notes. Okay. So I'll go ahead and roll 74 sixes. Yeah, 76s. And I'll know. I'll be going in order from how I said each one. So Gideon will be first. Whichever of these numbers. This is gonna be over 3 sets. Already made it complicated. But it looked like it's separated. And, it looks like actually Gideon is currently last.
Okay. It's alright, I believe in him.
So let me go ahead and get the math total down. All right. And the first one is currently Fizzhog McConnery. And let's go again. 36. Oh, you know what? I should have had each turtle roll 3d6 by itself.
Yeah,
that would have been smart.
Just like to add the total, yeah.
That would have been smarter. That would have been a lot smarter. But we don't do smart here. I'm clicking on the description so I can see each one individually.
Yeah.
We don't do that here. I'll do it smarter next time.
For sure.
There we go. Something like that. All right. So, I don't know what I did this to myself. But
do you just want to know all of them and do the 3d6 for each turtle?
Yeah, let's do the 3d6. This is
I
already
know
too
it's
complicated.
easier on you.
I feel like
All right,
just rolling
let's go
1d6 will work.
Or 1d6, that'll work too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do. Because I'm using I'm copying off some activities from some things I've found because I'm not that smart on making activities, but I copied this one and the one they gave me is very complicated.
Yeah.
So let's go. All right, let's go ahead and do this. That's Gideon. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, this is a lot better.
4's doing pretty good.
And let me see. I promise next time we come back to this, I'll have something better. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, unfortunately, Gideon did lose, but who won? It's going to be Super Toad. You go ahead, the race goes on, and you see Super Toad crosses the finishing line right, or actually, no, it wasn't Super Toad, you realize. It's actually Speedy Bob who gets it at the last second. And that race is over. Gideon, he doesn't come in last, but he comes second to last.
I'm gonna go over to Gideon. I'm gonna go, you did wonderfully out there.
And he gives a squeal saying, I'll do better next time.
I know you will. It's all right. Just
And
try to remember to have fun, all right?
he goes ahead and starts headbutting Speedy Bob on the shell. A little salty. Not being a good sport about it. As we move on to Zerks.
All right.
Zerks, my friend, what would you like to do at this festival?
I would like to enter the wrestling and boxing competition.
Ooh.
Wrestling and boxing. Let's go. Let me see. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and see someone that you guys have not met. Possibly Aaron has met. But you see this gentleman who is, you see this gentleman. He's wearing a a white shirt, yeah. And
might be the word you're looking for.
yeah,
Tank top?
exactly. Tank top. There you go. I was trying to find it. He is wearing some shorts, and he's got some boxing gloves on, and he's got a white handlebar mustache and some white hair. And as you turn towards him, he's says, "Hey there, old chap. You coming to fight in the ring?" As you see this guy, he's out of uniform, and what some people would tell you, probably already seen, he is the leader of the town's guard.
Oh, brother, I do know that guy. That's a long saddle.
Yes, sir.
I reply with, yes, I am. I am here for some fisticuffs.
Yeah, good old man. Get in the corner. And he directs one of the guardsmen who's participating as an assistant, and he goes over it, giving you some boxing gloves and all that, and he says, "Name's Lardis, long saddle. Heard what you and your group did for the town. Appreciate it."
No problem.
Well, let's see if you can show your skills in the ring.
All right.
Goes ahead, reaches out, touches gloves with you if you're willing. And yeah, let's go ahead. Go ahead and give me some athletics check.
Athletics. That's not it.
And I would say, let me see.
Blind or public?
Public.
Ooh, nice.
I say he has a good score. All right, so you got it good on the first round. Let's see if you beat him 2 out of 3.
All right.
Ooh. After fighting with them for a good minute, you're able to show him one blow to the next, and you ended up beating him. And he takes a moment, raising his hand. I yield. And do you keep pummeling him? The choice is always yours.
I pretend I did not hear him. And
Dude, why do you get on his bad side, dude?
I didn't hear him.
Hey, fighters gotta fight.
Okay, if you're actually doing this, go ahead and give me another athletics.
He's gonna kill a man.
He's raging, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Running down.
Oh my god.
At this point, the guards are gonna step in, bro.
Oh shit. So you swipe his legs and just start pummeling him, and suddenly the guards come up and grab you and take you off of him, and he's like, oh, spits out a blade.
Jeez.
Okay. And he's like, get that man out of here. And they toss you out of this aisle, and what's it called? They threw you out, and you didn't get your discount.
We still got the discount.
I wonder why they did that. That was odd.
You see some glitters coming from the town's guardsmen as you took it a little too far. And let's go ahead and put it pretty brutal too. It wasn't but we go ahead for Swigs. Swigs, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to the wild cow milking for sure.
All right. So
I'm gonna milk some wild cows.
you see, let's see. I'll do. You see, Jail High Stepper. Let me go ahead and start pulling her up. I believe it's another halfling woman. Somewhere around there it is. You see a halfling woman who has black hair, a peasant's garb of sorts, looks sturdy and all, and she's running the cow's milking section. She looks over to you and she gives a smile, and this is what she looks like. She says, "Hi there. Yeah, you're one the Dragon's Gudrun? Something like that?"
Dragon's Guard.
Yes, that. I heard you helped out the town. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
So,
no big deal.
My name's Jollia Highstep. What can I do for you?
I want to milk some wild cows.
Oh, really? You want to participate in the competition? That's fine by me. It's whoever goes ahead and milks out a whole bucket of milk in the fastest. It's going to be 3 rounds around, I reckon. Are you down for that?
Sure. Let's do it.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do this. So, we got about 5-10 minutes. Whoever gets there first wins. Everyone take their place. You see a couple people go ahead and mark off 1 silver piece as you pay it again. And you see a couple people waiting there. And I would like you to roll me nature, survival, or athletics. Roll me 3 checks.
Okay,
You
nature.
can roll nature, survival, or athletics, your choice. Or if you have
my
another
choice.
yes, and you have to roll 3 of them. And if you have an idea of what you should roll instead, just go ahead and shoot it out to me.
What was the second one besides athletics?
Nature, survival, athletics.
Okay, yeah, I'll do athletics.
All right. Alrighty.
How many of these? 3?
More. Okay.
Another one?
Yep. One more.
Gotcha. Okay. Damn.
Unfortunately, you're not able to milk enough cows fast enough, and someone beats you to the punch, getting the discount. And she's like, darn, you're already close. You want to try again? And as we fade from that to the next area, you can have that choice possibly on your next turn. We're going to do 2 more rounds, and yeah, so, first, Erwin, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna kick someone's ass in chess.
Go right ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and head over there, and you see try to find who it is again.
Seems to be Warb Churchill.
Yep, there you go. Warb Churchill. You see this old man playing chess against this youngster, and the youngster ends up actually losing to that. He has a grin and says, let's try. And as he walks away, and Ram Churchill looks over to you. He has a long mustache. There's some and a little goatee, and he's got some hair on his head that's slicked back, and he's got a little hunch pose. He has white with orange highlights, and he gives a good smile. He also has a monocle on. He says, "Hi there. You want to play around chess?" And that's what he looks like.
Oh.
Well, I reckon I can spare some time. And Orion grabs some seat.
All
And I've
right.
got my fingers crossed. The chess is going to use an intelligence modifier.
All right. It's best out of. Let's see if we can win. Who can win? And it's gonna be some dragon chess. It's gonna be best of 5. Go ahead and roll me a d6 with your intelligence mod.
E6 intelligence mod. All right. Well, I've got a whopping +4. Let's see how this goes.
Well, so does he.
Oh, he just rolled a natural 6. I saw that.
What? No. Go ahead.
First one
Match,
is
it's a
not
tie.
looking good. Could be. Oh,
Oh.
Okay,
Nice.
Stalemate of sorts. Let's go with the next one. You roll a 7. Oh, he took a crucial part of his team. That's 1 victory point to you. So you now will go ahead and roll for the next one. Ooh, you didn't roll that great. And you rolled better.
Checkmate.
I'll get you next round. And we'll see if he does. If you win one more time, then you beat him.
All right.
Nice.
Aaron, after you played the first round of chess, after stalemate, you saw his style of play, and you're able to deduce what the best way to beat him. Slowly getting better each time until you absolutely demolish him on the last game. And he sighs and he says, well, I guess some people can play chess better than me.
Well, if you want my humble advice, I know you're much older and experienced, but the king should lead from the front, not the back.
But you did, but the queen, that's the piece that will win the game.
Mm-hmm. Often the king dies, but hero's death and all that.
Maybe I'll take your advice to heart, young lad.
That was a good
gives
plan.
a little, he gives a little bit of a glare, but he gives a nod and issues the next person. As we go back to Ugir, who is having a mental crisis. What would you like to do? Would you like to stay in that tent or go somewhere else?
You know, storm out of there. You know, you're supposed to lie and tell me I'm having a good time and I'm going to be rich and stuff, but no, you have to tell the truth.
Sorry, she calls out.
Cleric of Aberdare upset someone was not lying.
Was that riches? Jeez. I'm out here. I guess, you know what, I can eat. Do I have to pay to eat?
Yeah, what is it called? There's some carts around, we could say, that have started up there, like selling snacks and all that. There's going to be a big feast. But you can go ahead and spend a silver piece or copper pieces and get some good festival food.
Well, she did upset me. I gotta eat my problems. Sure. You can spend a copper.
Sure. What is it called? If you probably grab some. I don't think of something good. Yeah, you probably grab some roasted rats if you want, or some roasted chicken.
Chicken.
You have the off.
Chicken.
The two-toothed Willie is there, and he's like, but the rats are really good.
Yeah, nah.
You see him.
I come from a rich family. Rats aren't. We don't eat rats.
More for me. He grabs it and takes a bite, but it's really disgusting looking because he doesn't chew with his mouth closed, and he walks away. And looks like he's swimming with a little bit of wealth.
Is there a contest around here? Well, there is a cooking contest.
That's gonna be later. Yes.
Oh, later. Okay.
Pie baking contest.
Excuse me.
Oh.
How'd you get that much? I guess wealth in your pocket.
He looks over you and he says, "I found it.
You found it.
Found it after working real hard to get it. You can say."
Oh, and you're saying I don't work real hard to get my pay?
Maybe. I mean, just looking at you, don't seem like you work hard.
I work harder than my whole life. Sure, I messed up in the past. You know what? I'm gonna get it all back and more.
That says the guy too good to eat rats.
I eat dragons for breakfast and dinner and lunch and sometimes midnight, 3 a.m. stuff. Just you wait. I'm gonna be the richest man here.
Dragons are tangy and chewy. They're not good for my teeth.
You ate a dragon before? What's your name?
Yeah. This goblin told me it was dragon meat.
He points at him.
Two-Tooth Willie.
Two-Tooth Willie.
Two-Tooth Willie.
And what do you do for a living?
Do something for a living?
No.
I don't do shit.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of money right there. I would think you did something.
I guess I've helped around. Did some chores of stuff, but one-time things, blah, blah, blah. They just tossed it my way.
Well, I don't really care for this much of this conversation. He's just gonna go walk around and just...
Well, I don't very care much about your conversation.
Whatever. No, and he's just gonna just walk around. You can go to the next person.
Alright. Let's go to the next person. Yinpro, would you like to do anything special, or would you like to just relax?
I'm gonna sort of walk outside and look around and see the. Let me see here. I'm going to walk over to the baby livestock.
Sure.
That's where I will go.
You see, let me see. Yeah, you see a elf woman. You know what? No. Maybe. No, wait, never mind. The gnome's doing something else, unfortunately. You see an elf woman tending to the livestock, and she looks over and she says, "Oh, hello there. What can we do for you? Would you like to see some of the livestock?"
I'd love to.
Oh, sure. Come this way. We got some mares over here, and we got some pigs, got some chickens, some goats, and she starts showing off all the small livestock and all, and she looks at you and she says, "Are you a man of nature of sorts?"
Yes, I am. Could you happen to tell? As I sort of like display like my primal markings and just like the way I look. I look very, very much like I live outside, and I very, very dreamy for sure.
I can deduce that from you, I would say. So, how is it being a man of nature of sorts, I guess?
Well, it's certainly very interesting, I will say. I think the best part about it is just being with creatures like these, and I'll sort of look over and at all the different livestock and sort of gesture over to them.
Yes, they are very. I like taking care of these livestock and these beautiful creatures. They are wondrous. They teach me so much, and I thought I tried to be more with nature, you could say. I tried to learn the past, but it did not take that well for me, unfortunately. But not all is meant to be.
I'll certainly say the primal magics are difficult to learn. I'll put it that way.
That we can agree on. She goes and reaches down and holds up. This is Jeremy, and she hands you a.
The hunt is on.
Hunt is on. You're like, I need to take out this aggression somewhere.
Tutu's really vanishes and is found, in an oak tree, like 3 days after the festival.
Oh my god. Two-Tooth Willie, my new favorite NPC. Okay, so Zerx, you're like, you huff, and you turn around, and you see immediately, that fucking bastard. You see him. He's just finished talking to Ugir, and he's walking around, chuckling, chewing rat, his roasted rat, and you see his mouth. You can even see his food in his mouth as he chews very poorly with 2 teeth. And he seems like he has not noticed you. What would you like to do?
I would like to first greet him. Say it's been a while since I've seen him.
Oh, hey there. How's it going, my friend? Enjoying the festival? Sorry I took a little too much. Do you need me to spare you some change?
Actually, I was wondering if you'd like to have a rematch at the turtle racing.
I'm thinking, but I don't know. I
All
could
that
lose.
gold you got to spend, you might as well see if you can double it.
Go give me another diplomacy check.
Public or boy?
Public.
Oh.
I don't bet on no turtles. They're too unpredictable. I can't have my willy touch with them.
I think you're just scared. Scared of losing.
Scared? Scared? I ain't scared. I know that losing money is worse than being anything. I ain't gonna be trashed off that. And I don't trust turtle racing more than I can eat them.
Well, it was worth a shot. Maybe I'll catch you next time at the usual course.
Yeah, I'll be ready there. I want cards, man. Cards. Speak to me. I can see everything from cards. I got the will touch.
He keeps talking about his willy touch. He's going to get hit with a fireball.
He is a very creepy old man. And, what's it called? But, like, at the same time, you look at him, he doesn't seem that old. He just seems very, very... He does not take care of himself.
Mm.
But he's like... But like I said, if you need any... I got some pocket change. Anything. I'm sorry I cleaned you out a little too hard last time.
I collapse to my knees and say anything will do.
Holy moly, dude.
Oh, he drops you a silver piece. Buy something nice. I'm so generous.
Nurse is a beggar. Holy moly.
Hey, it's 1 silver coin, 1 silver coin.
Oh, you guys are desperate. Have some dignity.
Man, this team would sell out their own mother.
At the moment, it seems like freaking.
Maybe for like 62 cents.
Are the only two with dignity.
Okay, so that's what happens to Zerx. Zerx goes ahead and we can say at the end gets 1 silver piece. Yay!
Hey, I got the last laugh.
Hold on to your life, man.
Gold.
Hold on it for life.
Swigs, what would you like to do? We can't hear you if you're talking.
Experimental beverages. I want to go check that out.
Okay. And that is where we actually meet the owner of the Crook's Nook this time. I believe that's... Unless I said that wrong, which is... If I said that wrong...
Is it the Crook's Nook or the Crow's Casket?
Crow's Casket, that's what it was called. Got that on notes.
We already met the owner of the Crook's Nook.
I am never going to remember that, am I?
No, it's simple. Look, the Crook's Nook is the criminal place, and the Crow's Casket is the lady that makes the potions.
Oh, Crow's Casket, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a brewery.
Oh, God. Damn it. I'm never going to remember that. Alright, let me go ahead and pull that up. Activity. Alright, I thought I had it right here. Is it? Isn't that great when you just like have something and you just can't find it at all?
True.
Let's wing it until I find it.
1 billion Constitution saves.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright. So you see this this woman, this Tengu woman, who is talking with a few people, and she has black feathers, black beak, beady eyes, but she also has a red bandana on, a nice little kind of like a pirate outfit of sorts. But she is talking with the people, giving out these fizzy, fun drinks, handing it to everyone. And then she looks over to you, and it gives a smile. Here's what she looks like.
All right.
And yes, and she says, "Hello there. What can I do for you?"
I'd like to try one of these fizzy drinks you've been selling.
Oh, yes. Let me see.
What are they, actually?
They are fun little concoctions of mine. These are There's the alcoholic ones and the non-alcoholic ones.
Definitely alcoholic ones.
Lovely. And these are little, we'll say, experiments of sorts. Little fun experiments that I have created that will do a random amount of things. They're all harmless. It's just for fun.
Okay. All right. How much are they?
Oh, they're completely free.
Oh, they're completely free?
Yeah, because they're just fun little things.
What's the limit to how many I can have?
And let's just say 3. That way everyone gets to share.
I'll take 3 of them.
She goes ahead, dips her cup in, and pulls out she has like a little cauldron. She pulls out 3 cups worth and gives it to you.
Now, I want to ask our party members if anybody wants to try one of these drinks.
Yeah.
If anyone's nearby. Is anybody nearby?
Anyone nearby who wants to try it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ugir. I think Ugir will be nearby. He's just walking around.
Yeah, you see Ugir walking around, and you can call out to him if you would like.
Ugir, you want to try one of these drinks?
Sure. This chicken's kind of dry.
Let's get alcohol in it, my friend.
Ooh.
Alrighty. So.
And then, well, I don't think anyone else here was drinking the other night, so I'll drink the other 2.
Sounds like a plan. Alrighty, let me go ahead, grab that. I'll find you one way or another. There you are. Alright, go ahead and roll me, you both roll me a D100 first.
A D100. Ooh, that's rare.
D100?
A D100. Found a little fun chart.
What's the command for that again?
/D and then /R then space D100.
Gotcha.
That's what it
Did I do it right?
is. Alright.
Okay, I did it
So
right.
let's do Ugir first. So you got 81. You do 81. Do. Oh, okay. Roll me a D4. Okay, so Swigs, as you look over at Ugir, I don't know, something with him. I don't know, but you find him like oddly a lot more attractive.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
And Ugir, for the next 3 hours, you have just I don't know, something aglow about you. You have been a lot. You will be a lot more attractive.
What's in this drink?
Ugir is young and virile, bro.
Phrasing.
Alright, it's odd. I'm a little concerned as to what my 2 freaking buffs are gonna be.
Okay, so the So let's see this.
Wigs, you are now a woman.
No.
Oh,
No.
No,
No.
No, you're not that. You have a very vivid daydream as you just stare at Ugir. Slowly, your eyes just go past him from your childhood, and you remember you start to remember the time when you were on the ship and you all were being attacked, and you remember the moments leading up to you saving the captain, the crashing, the fighting, the blood spilled, the terror around as you stay stunned for a moment, and you are taken back from there to there, and you go back, and you're a little bit shaken. For the next
I just drank the PTSD potion.
You just next 3 minutes, you are a little shaken.
PTSD.
Yeah, you look at Hooker, he's very attractive, and Hooker, you look at him and you see him just
depressed in the corner.
Rocking
Very,
himself in the middle of the tent.
And Malgoy looks over at you and she's like, are you okay? Did it hit the wrong spot for you?
It hit all the wrong spots.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That they're supposed to be fun, but I guess they might do something. I thought I tested it a lot better.
Something like bringing up trauma or something.
Shouldn't do that.
Well, I am a kobold. Maybe it has a different reaction on my body.
I really do apologize. If you don't want to drink the last one, I can take it back.
Nah, Mama didn't raise no bitch. I'll drink another one.
You shakily
Nice.
drink the last one. Go
Shake
ahead.
it
That's
off.
my boy.
Go ahead and roll me another D100. Let's see what comes up.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
45. Let's see.
Is lower better?
Oh, okay.
No, you become suddenly attractive at 81, and I had PTSD.
You start shaking, and you
Oh
start
my
to
god.
Oh.
you start to be afraid that you're having another panic attack of sorts, but then you just don't really feel the ground, and you look down, and you are hovering.
Oh hell yeah.
For the next hour, you are just hovering. That's all you can do is just hover, but you can just, you think for a moment and you really slowly hover.
Nice.
Alright. I'm gonna hover around a while, and then I can go to the next person's turn.
See, they can be fun. She whispers, thank God. And yeah, there we go. So next up, we got Aaron. What would you like to do for your second round?
I mean, he kind of got the what he came here to do. He kicked someone's butt in the chest, so the camera pans back over to him. He's just entertaining some children by bouncing electric arcs between his hands.
All right.
Hands.
Go ahead. And I mean, if you want, you can roll a performance and just to see for fun.
Just for fun.
Just for fun. If you roll a natural one, then the city guard will be after you. That's all.
Well,
The tent's gonna catch on fire.
Nah.
pretty poor.
Ooh.
It's almost
So
19.
The kids,
we'll just pretend it's a 10.
the kids look at you and like, that's boring. And then they go play sticks with mud and start throwing it at each other.
Kids. Give them a new playground, they go hide in the box and play that like a cat.
Just to irritate the little guys, and when their backs are turned, Aridin uses prestidigitation to make their rock float in the air, and then he leaves.
Oh, do that. Start throwing bombs around you, trying to get you to explode them.
I could explode them if I wanted to, but they'd probably, hit somebody.
Do it again. They're now starting to bother you, crowd around you. Do it again.
Nope,
do it
you
again.
said it was boring and lame, so go play in the mud.
Do it again. They're just ignoring you.
I mean, a roar.
I telekinetic projectile the rocks into the nearby forest, so they have to go fetch them.
Yeah. Get the rock and you have a few seconds. What do you do?
I leave. I think I probably have more than a few seconds because the range on that is 500 feet.
They are free spot kids, so who knows? You gotta be quick about it.
Anyways, I walk away from where they last saw me.
One kid's just staring at you, and you feel it's like an ugly kid, plate face, and it's like bull hair cut, and he just stares at you. You got one bugged eye. He's like, rock, and yeah, that's all you really see as he lets you walk away.
All right, that kid's obviously came out of the mash you.
He let you walk away. All right. We'll go ahead. It's starting to get close to the end. It's around 12:30. You guys think you have a few more things before the events and the activities start to wind down. You guys see some of the stage is getting set up for the play that is going to happen. And Ugir, what would you like to do as things are starting to wind down?
When is the cooking contest?
That is going to be later. And what is it called? If you ask someone about that, they tell you you would need to see Vandy Vandervash about being part of it.
Is it today?
It is today.
Oh, wait, sorry. Pie eating contest. Okay, wait. Pie eating contest and cooking. Is that pie eating contest is now?
No, it is basically we'll be having the someone tells you it'll be a pie cooking contest, and then all the leftover pies we'll be using for the pie eating contest.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
They're making multiple batches, and that way we don't waste any.
Smart. Well, he's gonna. How long does he have this charming look thing for?
You have for the next 3 hours, so you'll have it throughout the play. And let me see.
All right, he has a cunning idea. Is Will Tooth Willie Two-Tooth Willie still here?
Go ahead and give me a secret for some reason. You can make it public. It don't matter. Go ahead and make me a perception.
Okay. Secret or not secret?
It don't matter. It's up to you.
No secret.
Okay. It's not good. Let me see. Yeah, you think you can catch the glimpse of him. He's right now. Let's see. He's right now watching the balance jousting, and he's laughing at some people who are failing. And but he's also cheering for some people that's doing well.
Gotcha.
He's not entirely an asshole.
He's going to take, I guess, not his finished chicken he bit off of, go to the experiment beverage place, grab a free beer, and then go to Willie and offer him something. Hey, so I bought a beer and I got chicken. Want to buy it off of me? Copper
for that?
Yeah, beer and that, more than the rat.
Yeah, I guess I gotta share the wealth around. He goes ahead and hands you a copper.
Thanks. And he gives him the chicken and, half-eaten chicken and the beer. And he puts a copper in his pants. Well, nice doing business with you. See ya.
Yeah. He goes ahead and starts ripping into the chicken, and then he goes and slogs down the brew, and without realizing what the hidden effects are. As he goes ahead, I'm guessing it's the special version. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see what happens.
Ooh, 92.
Okay then, let's see what happens. Hold on, let me go ahead and start playing.
You're gonna increase this man's luck.
I am
Hey,
very curious.
Look, Udir got his copper back from eating a chicken, so, he's good. Whatever happens to him, happens.
92. Let me see. As you're walking away, he looks at it and he's like, hey. He tosses the what's called cup at you. He's like, this is just water.
No, it's experimental beverage. So it might be water.
It's just dyed water. That's why it looks like that.
Well, the deal's a deal. So, see ya.
You said it was beer.
I said it was a experimental beverage.
You said beer.
It should have been. It's experimental. Magic effect. Who knows? It might turn to water. Or maybe you drink it wrong. Who knows?
How the fuck do you drink it wrong?
I don't know. You have 2 teeth. Figure it out.
Wow. Scammed here, and I'm being so generous. God.
I mean, I was generous. I gave you 2 things. Yeesh.
I can't believe this.
And he just walks away.
Need some beer. And he walks away to get some loot. And that, I guess we'll go ahead and move to the info.
Yeah, I'm definitely still talking with this elven woman.
All right.
And, sort of making small talk. And I'm going to ask, pardon to stop this lovely conversation we're having, but I don't think I got a name.
Oh, my apologies. You may call me, Patricia.
Patricia?
Yes, Patricia.
Patricia.
And what is your name? I apologize for not asking.
Oh, no, it's completely fine. My name's Yin Thura.
It's nice to meet you. Yeah, she has long flowing hair, white. She has sort of grayish, leaning towards blackish eyes. Her face is slight, thin, and so is her body. And she is she has this common clothing on, a little dirty from taking care of the animals, but she has a happy smile. It is nice to meet you.
Oh, yes. It's been wonderful to meet you, too. I know you talked a little bit about becoming a person of nature, and, I couldn't help thinking that, maybe it would be nice to talk more about that sort of after this whole festival is over. Maybe I could teach you a couple things, and I have some friends that I'd love you to meet. One's actually flying in the sky right now, if I do say so myself. Would you like to meet him?
Oh, I would love to meet him.
All right, give me 1 second. And I'm going to sort of step out of the tent, and I'm going to give my shrill melodic whistle and call for Gawain.
All right, Gawain flies over to you, and he chippers a little bit, reporting that he has not seen anything yet. Anything out of the question?
All right. We're about to meet someone, so be on your best behavior, yes?
He replies, yeah. He replies, he will.
All right, here we go. And I'm going to walk back in, and I'm going to show off Gawain and say, this is Gwen. I met him yesterday, actually, and I did a bonding ritual, and now we're very, very good acquaintances.
Oh, what a beautiful... You guys can head right down here.
Hovering down now.
It's all the way over here at the bottom.
I mean, it should be 3 hours, probably.
I think it was only an hour for the hovering.
Oh, yeah, it was hovering. You soon, after that competition, you soon come back down the ground. And you have a little bit left on your handsomeness, Ukir.
Ooh, nice.
But you guys get to the main stage, and you see everyone preparing. And Andy Vanderdash gets on stage and says, there will be a play today of the Rose Guard, a depiction of the history of them. James Morblind has written up a wonderful short theatrical production that covers the history of the Rose Guard and their adventures, and the founding of Otari. We will be going through it, and it's going to be a wonderful performance. We have many members from our own communities will be playing the parts, and I hope you all enjoy. And I'll go ahead and start reading from my notes. So you see a few people take on stage. You see a young lady, which I keep forgetting that you guys aren't from a majority of you guys aren't from the town, so you probably wouldn't know most of these people. But you see this young, dark-skinned lady who has black hair, and she's a little thin, but she looks excited to play a part. She looks excited to be dressed in ranger-like clothing. And you see Carl Morbeland step on stage. He has the husband of James Morbeland, and he has a big bushy beard, wizard's hat. He's dressed in robes. Then we see this other a young woman who is wearing a breastplate, like a show breastplate. It's not a real one. And she's wearing a cape with a rose on it. And she's got this sword, a very realistic sword on her side. Then you see Yen Yasmara playing a pirate-looking person. And you see Rin on stage wearing this decked-out clothing, and her hair is all flowing. As you guys hear, someone starts to narrate. Mandy Banderdash. And she says, as Yin Yasmara steps forward, Otari was one of the members of the Rose Guard, and the very same person the town is named after. Otari Eveshti grew up an orphan in the metropolis of Absalom. He learned his tricks of thievery and stealth to survive, desiring more for himself, however. He seeked an adventure in the sea. And you see, as Vandy Banderdash speaks on this, you see Yunius Mara start to act out a little bit, looking around and using a spyglass to look around the scenery. But then she continues, unfortunately, he ended up falling in with pirates, pillaging and raiding with the crew. He draws a sword and raising it up in the air. But redemption is available for every soul. When these pirates overestimated their power and raided the wrong ship, the outlaws were defeated. The lowlife thought himself dead. But surprisingly, a cleric of Caden, Colleen, saw potential in Otari and spared his life. This was a turning point in the young man's life. Forsaking his piratical ways and devoting himself to a cause of justice and freedom. And you see Yunius Mara raising a sword, Then you see Carl step forward, and he seems to be being very over dramatic as he drapes a cape around, acting all mysterious. Vandy begins again. Zar Mavidian is the dwarven wizard who is a figure shrouded in mystery. His origins unknown. His style of magic is unknown, and even his true name is unknown. Despite all this mystery, he is intelligent and a resourceful member of the team, saving the party multiple occasions from his foresight. And Carl is just doing a waves of his hands, acting out, being all mysterious. And you see one of the young ladies, one wearing a breastplate of sorts, steps forward, and Vandy continues. Volrajani was an exiled princess of Nidal who took up her ancestral blade, and you see the woman slide out the blade and hold up in the air, and surprisingly enough, it is an actual blade. And Vandy continues to battle her way across the inner sea, slaying monsters and participating in arena combat. She was spiteful and filled with rage at this betrayal, taking it out on the world. Despite this, after the Four's first meeting, she was the one to suggest they work together. As she fight with her fellow Rose Guard over the years, her hatred and anger withered away, as she felt a sense of belonging and considered the team a true family. You see the woman's anger's face start to soften into a smile. It was on one of their adventures where, in that dramatic moment, she uttered the words, "I would rather be a hero than a princess." And lastly, as you see, the dark-skinned woman step forward, bow in hand, Esfana Menhims. Despite being the youngest in the team, Esfana was wise far beyond her years, and the skill of the bow almost matched her. Although Vol founded the Rose Guard, Tsar Navidian was the brains of the operation, and Otari was the compass, the team all looked to Esfana for her leadership. Legends say that she had an inspiring aura around her that could inspire the even darkest of people. And these four adventurers formed the legendary group as known as the Rose Guard, and they all raised their hands up together. And it all happened because of a sudden attack by the rampaging monster in the docks of Absalom. It was after this victory against the sea creature that Vol suggested to work together. They agreed, taking inspiration from Vol's rose symbol, to name their team. The group ventured together, slaying monsters, solving mysteries, and protecting the people of the land. One of their famous battles was when they faced off against a dreadful skeleton that was bigger than that was larger than any building in this town. With their combined might, they were able to exploit its weak points and sending it tumble to the ground, causing the very ground to shake. They were formidable as a team. They fought against the impossible and won. But there was one battle that would change these heroes' lives forever. And they bring out these prop little clouds start to go around, and things start to look more dreary. They received word from Absalom that a powerful sorceress named Belcora Horowitz is raising a mass horrific of monsters to invade the metropolis. Knowing this would be their toughest battle yet, the Rose Guard prepared. Over the years, Otari and Esfana grew close, and the two hold hands with each other on stage. And on the eve before the battle, the couple shared their engagement vows before the fateful encounter of Belcora Horowitz. The day came when the four heroes ventured into the foggy swamps known as the Fogfen, to the despicable domain of the lighthouse. With the trained coordination, the team was able to take out the guards and march inside to face the sorceress. The troop caught them by surprise, however, and struck a critical blow against her. But she would not go down easily, not at all. Her powers were unmatched by any threat they had faced. You guys see the four venture through a fake door, and you see Rin turn around, acting like she's got hit, but then she smiles and shakes her hand, acting like she's raining down magical fury against them. And the power was unbelievable. Soon it looked like the lighthouse would soon be their grave. But that is when Otari made a noble sacrifice. You see Yinya Mara as Otari slide around and kick down looks like a wooden beam of sorts, and you see these prop little rocks rain down and on top of both of them. That is when Otari made the noble sacrifice and knocked down the beam, causing the roof to collapse, killing Belcora instantly, but as well as Otari. The Rose Guard were victorious, but not without some heavy casualties. The three members group around the rocks, looking sullen as they walk away. They left the lighthouse and decided to end their adventures. To honor their fallen friend, they settled near the lighthouse and began a settlement. They stayed and watched over the domain, living out their lives and making sure the world would be safe from Belcora's aftermath. And to this day, we watch over making sure that the world is safe and Galarian knows no trouble. And and the stage starts to calm down when you see the curtains close and everyone gives applause.
We give a little applause.
Same here.
Same. Yeah, we all applaud.
A lot of lore drop right there.
I try to get most of the bullet points down.
But it was a very small speech, a small play about the Rosgar. Learned some things about it. And things start to change out. The actors come out, they give their bows after performing all that. They all look happy. And yeah. And you guys see the stage start to change as they start to put a podium down in the middle of it as the mayoral speeches and the announcements are going to come on. And so, does anyone want to do anything different? Or is it called? Yeah, that's my question to all of you.
I'm waiting for the dragon attack personally.
It's a little too useful.
Dragon.
Okay, so as the podium is laid down, you guys go ahead and see a group of people stand on stage. And you see this older man walk on. He's dark skinned and he gives a smile to the crowd, a little bit of a smile, but his face goes back to a deep frown as he says, well, I'm glad everyone has come here today. I'm going to go ahead and show you all the photo of him. Well, I'm glad everyone has come today. If you do not know me, I welcome to you our lovely town. My name is Osef Bedhees. I am the mayor of this town. And we are going to be, we hold our elections this year, so we'll be going ahead and doing our speeches on, well, why we should be, elected for mayors. But before that, we have a few people who have some announcements, and we'll go ahead and continue after that. And he steps back, and you guys see a dwarven woman, very familiar to you all, Brelda, actually. She steps up, and she walks in the middle of the stage, and she looks at the audience and says, if anyone, I still have the offer of whoever could find my son, Lazda Vengervale. I'm still missing. He's still missing. Please, someone, if anyone has any information, please speak to me if you have any news at all. Anything. And she walks off stage with a sullen face. And then next, you guys see actually the guy who you guys sold those stuff from the basement to. The guy with mutton chops and a hat on. And he looks at the audience and he says, all right, I'm upping the bounty on Jal Mesvin to 300 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And everyone starts to murmur. You know what? Go ahead, but Aaron, give me a society check to see if you know.
Can you put both of those names in chat? Or not the Tinkerbell. This guy's name and the guy he said the bounty was on.
Sure thing. We'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and repost his face real quick.
And the missing guy? We've seen him before.
Yeah, he's the guy who we sold our crap to.
Oh.
And he's re-upping the bounty of one, he says, Jal Mesman.
Whoa,
Joel.
that's a 2. That's tough. That's average.
Oh, it's not. It's there you go.
That is indeed a 2.
No, you have not heard of this name. People start to murmur around the crowd, and murmurs that he's already dead. He's just looking for something that's not already there. And you guys overhear as he walks off stage. Then you see this older lady walk on stage. Let me see. Let me see if I can find her. There she is. You see this half-elf elderly lady with white hair and goggles on top of her head as she looks around and says, I am announcing that I am buying the remains of the thirsty alpaca to renovate it into a school. And I will be running a fundraiser for the school. And any donations are accepted. And you see this person. She gives a smile to everyone, and she's like, please, come on down. In a few weeks' time, I will be running this fundraiser as we start to rebuild the place and make it, nice for the school. And everyone gives a little bit of happy cheers and all that. And then you see, she steps down and you see a bandaged long saddle walk on stage. He eyes the crowd. He's got like a bandage over his face. He seems like he got a little too brutalized for one of the bouts, possibly. And he says, beware of local outlaws. They have been waylaying travelers with firearms. Watch yourself on the roads, please. And if you encounter anything of the sort, please tell the town's guard. We're here to help you. If anyone's got any questions, come to the Otari garrison. Thank you. After that, he walks off the stage, and Osif walks back on, and he's like, all right, we only have one more announcement, and I would like to say, he raises his hand out to the 5 of you. I would like to say, on behalf of the city, we thank these 5 heroes who have helped save this town from a future dragon attack. They have went down and personally slayed this dragon, and protecting the city of a future threat, and taking care of kobolds as well that planned on invading the surface. And everyone turns around and give you valiant applause.
As people start applauding to me, Yinfro's trying to attempt to make himself smaller and shaking his head no, not me.
They're all ignoring and they're just cheering and being nice, and they think you're being humble. And yeah. So, and he says, because of your accomplishments, I would like you all, after the speeches are done and the feast begins, to come and sit at my table. And I would like to hear much from you all. And do you guys accept?
Yes.
Sign me up.
Sure, I'm going to just signal our acceptance.
He gives a nod, and he says, all right. If anyone doesn't have any objections, we will go ahead and begin the speeches. Oh, man. I will admit, I planned this all out, and I didn't realize it was me talking a whole lot.
It is you talking a whole lot. It's the bane of an RP-heavy session.
It is the bane, but I'm happy, too, because it gets nice lore out.
introduction to all the characters. It's kind of like the beginning of an anime. You gotta know the characters. Build up.
Exactly, my friend. Exactly. All right. So, sorry, I had to take a read. So Osif clears his throat. Oh, hello everyone. It's so wonderful to see you once again, at this fine festival. And welcome to all newcomers as well. We are here today to celebrate this day, but to also give out speeches for the upcoming election, as you all know. We have 3 candidates. He pulls out a piece of paper. We got myself, of course, then Carman, and lastly, Green Spoon, he says with some confusion.
Green Spoon?
I guess there's a first for everything. Well, I guess I'm already on stage, so I'll give out my speech first.
What about Willie Two-Tooth?
Well, I ask you all today to vote for me as mayor once again, so I can lead this town to, once again, a better... He trails off thinking for a second. A better future. Things will be run as normal while we take steps improving the town. Namely, one of these steps involves... He trails off again. Involves working with Lady Inkelholtz. He gestures over to the older lady, half-elven lady, who's going to renovate the school. To help renovate the Thirsty Alpaca, I am helping organize the fundraiser to turn it into a fine school. And I thank you all for your time and your participation in this festival. And I hope you all have a come back again. And he walks back into the back of the stage and takes a seat from one of the chairs spilled out. You all see this sea captain man of sorts. He has a pipe in his mouth, a blue hat of sorts, and one eye bugging out, looking at the scenery. He has mutton chops, and he's got a mustache that connects to it. He has orange hair poking out of his hat, and he steps up. He's got a limp, and he starts to mumble. And at first he can barely hear it, but he starts to mumble and speaking in a garbled voice. Tell ye about the time I caught big old sandworm. He starts to ramble of sorts. We were off the coast 30 miles in the middle of the stormy waters. A storm so powerful we thought Ragondon cursed us. Everyone starts to look very confused and everything. Screams of thunder drowned out young Jimmy's wails. Now armless from the beast. Blood mixed with water. So much so that we couldn't tell that it was ours or the prey's. I grabbed a hold of the spear, spotted the creature, getting ready to leap out from the cold grasp of sea. I was ready to my spear, knowing that I only got one chance. And he stops. He looks over the table, and one of the tables nearby gigs up for the dinner, and he says, "Is that crackers with cheese?" And he walks off stage, and you see him make a break for the table. And you hear some claps, very, very confused claps.
In between the speeches, Aaron leans over to the rest of the party, kind of just whispers enough that he's not going to be overheard by the nearby people. So a lot of the politics in Otari actually revolves around the lumber industry. The first mayor, Memphis, actually owns a lumber company. So just an interesting fact.
Understood.
Aaron would probably know that Ostif is actually the owner of the lumber company, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what is it called? Yeah. So, you all see the fileman come on stage, and it's that blacksmith guy who was running the hatchet throwing, and Yin Farrell met for the short bow. He gives, he scans the crowd for a moment, and before taking a breath and starting. Hello, everyone. My name is Carmen Rajani, and I have been working in this town all my life. Every day I get up and craft the finest saws, the finest axes for our lumber. I bang out every imperfection and make sure the weapons that arm our barracks are nothing but perfect. I bend the metals, I warp them, so we may use it to build our town. I, like you, work every day to get by and pay my bills. I struggle much like all of you, and I know the hardships. My opponent noticed nothing of that. He was born into wealth and power, having things handed to him on a silver platter. Do you think Osif Menhims knows about the struggles of the working class? Does he understand the needs of the average citizen? Can we even be sure that he actually values the town's future over his own? I find it hard to believe that the man who owns the largest lumber company in town and is mayor of said town is able to keep the two separate. Now, he starts to wander around the stage as he gets into it. Now, Osif is descendant of one of the Rose Guard. But I ask you not to forget that I am a descendant as well. I ask you not to forget all the good I've done for this town, and the more good I could do for the future. Sure, Osif's policies have worked so far. Sure, but everyone knows the financial troubles that the lumber companies are facing. What the town needs is a new, fresh leadership. And give old Osif a break. I promise you that I will bring change to this town that it needs. And he turns away and walks off stage. And everyone seems to be taken aback. Even Osif. It seems like they were pretty shocked of what he was end up saying. And after a few moments, Osif slowly gets back to the middle of the stage and says, that will be all. He seems a little weirded out of sorts, but he says, that will be all for the speeches. I thank you all for coming here, and we may all partake in the great feast now.
Yes.
And you all can you
That
guys.
blacksmith has some balls on him. Arian comments.
I appreciate it. Cool.
That's politics.
And
I mean,
Come
he's
to
right about
politics. Stop down to speak your mind.
I mean, he's kind of right about the lumber industry. Like I said, I mean, it's kind of funny that the biggest industry in Otari is headed by the same guy running the town.
I also found it strange. Did anyone else notice that his mind seemed elsewhere, or is that just me?
Oh, you talking about the current mayor or the crazy one?
The current mayor.
Let's say
well, I mean-
politicians sell their soul.
Well, you know,
I'll be right
the lumber-
back, you all, but you guys can keep role playing while I go do something real quick.
Wouldn't you know? It's only just the topic of selling her soul. It's just actually a funny comment for the logging industry because there's actually a pretty large company based out of Cheliax called the Lumber Consortium, and they're based out of Cheliax, which is well known for associating with the Hells.
I'd like to worship, I've read.
Well, you know, I'm usually pretty accepting of most worship, but Asmodeus is probably, he's not the worst, but he's not, you know, I'd take a few people over him.
No.
But, you know, it is what it is. It's just a funny little tidbit about the whole thing. Luckily, the Lumber Consortium mostly is based out of Cheliax and Enduran, which, you know, nearby, but not on the island of Absalom. But
So I guess who are you voting for? Aaron.
I'm not a citizen, so I'm not voting.
Oh. Thought you lived around here.
Well, I've been staying in the area for quite some time, but I haven't actually gone through the citizenship process. I don't know if I'll actually live here after I, conclude my studies. Though I'll certainly be sticking around for the foreseeable future to, work with you guys until, our partnership runs its course.
Fair enough.
I've certainly made more profit with this recent dragon adventure than I have in the last month.
Wait, so
keeping
wait.
votes
That
in.
means our vote doesn't count here for picking a
Well,
mayor.
we're not citizens of the town, but I mean, if you want to become a citizen, you just have to pay a small fee to get national.
Pay. No.
Your god's
The
other
cursed
name
word.
is literally
Cursed word.
the god of cities and walls. Yes, bureaucracy has taxes.
I mean, yes, but just to vote in the town I don't
It's
even
not-
live in.
Well, I was saying, if you wanted to live here, there's you pay a tax to become a citizen. It's not just to vote, though it is involved. You become a citizen of Otari.
I just
He ponders a bit about it.
Well,
The long and short of it is that if you're not a citizen, you just can't own property.
Which is true. Soon I
guess
will
the
own
better-
property.
who do you have your bets on to win the next election?
Well, Memphis has a lot of money, and he is the encumbrance. Usually, if he's rolled well, which it seems he has for the most part, he's likely to win. But I think the blacksmith guy has a decent chance. For that second guy, I think he's kind of toast.
Same here. I definitely think the blacksmith's gonna make a pretty hard run this election.
I can
That
appreciate a man
speech
who
was,
works for his living.
But the first guy is pretty good
Black
already.
Ball.
I mean, nothing's wrong with this place with him running. So why change?
Can you all give me a secret perception check as you start to hear some people chatting of what that has just went down?
Oh, we lost the bot.
Oh god, that poor bot. Alright, got these three. Just need Swigs and Zert. All good? Oh yeah, I got Zers. I need Yinfrels. Alright.
Whoa, what the hell?
Oh, you
Hold on.
rolled I rolled hidden.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know why it...
All good, all good. Let me see.
What?
I think, are you clicking the crossed out eye? It's under your AC on your character sheet.
Yeah, sorry. I'm using the, it might just be out of the way I'm doing it. Hold on, give me a second.
There you go.
Sorry about that, y'all.
All good.
You're good.
Okay, so we go ahead and actually only really Erwin and Ugir. You hear some chatter coming from the people, and you hear a couple of them are like, "What, Carmen? Like that? I've never heard him actually give a good speech before." And another person's like, 5th year running, but I think he might actually have a chance this time. And there's people just chatting, like amazed that he gave a really good speech. And it seems like from what you could hear, this isn't the first time he ran for mayor, but this is the first time people seem to be for him a little bit.
Go.
Mm.
Big man.
And yeah, so you do what you will with that.
Oh.
And you all see they're starting to lay down plates, lay down food, and yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to partake in that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
said we'd be there. We can go to the feast.
Mm-hmm.
Pie eating contest.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This also holds pie eating contests and all that. So you all see, while during the speeches and the play, you see some people have been actually baking some pies. And you see that they're already lining up a good chunk of it. And you see the mayor, you see two other figures trying to think of some high people. You know what? Let's say Clort from the Tabor Toss, and let's say Lady Inkelholtz. Those three are going around and they're judging out some pies. And if you guys are you guys doing anything, or are you guys gonna see the result?
I'm just gonna sit and watch the result.
I'll see the result.
All
I'll see
right.
the results.
After tasting a couple pies and all that, they declared Vandy Banderdash the winner of the pie contest, and it looks like it's her 4th year in a row, and she happily takes the few gold prize. And they give second place and third place, and then they start lining up the pie eating contest. Would any of you guys would like to participate in that?
For sure.
Yeah, of course.
We need our Mel to participate, man.
I don't think they'll allow bears.
Bear would beat the hell out of some pies.
All right.
Very much.
Well, okay. So, who's just so I hear again, who's participating in it?
Ugir.
Ugir. Anyone else? Swigs. Any of you three want to participate, or do you watch it?
I'm good.
I think I'll sit this one out.
I'll join.
All right.
Mm.
Well, you three. As the competition begins, it's going to be some, let's say, fortitude saves, and so the DC is going to get harder and harder. And I'll roll. Let me think. Do I use a existing NPC, or do I create one up? Let's do. Ah, damn it.
Too slow.
Willie gets
I was waiting for
this.
it too. I was like, is he gonna be here?
I will now use his NPC for everything. He gets on stage, and
It's free food,
Ukir
man.
and Zerx both look at him. You see something in their eyes, and Swix is just there for fun. And Tutu Willie's like, I've been born to eat pie. I'm gonna win that prize better than none of you. And Vandy goes up and says, "All right, everyone, is everyone ready?"
Yes.
Lovely. All right, marks, get set, go. And everyone, give me some fortitude saves. And the fortitude saves are going to start getting harder and harder the more you pass. Let's give me some simple ones.
Oh, I
I'll
got
give-
private on. Hang on.
I'll go ahead and give him
Yeah.
a +4.
Do I need to roll again and come out on private still?
I'll go ahead and roll again.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So, Ugir and Twigs, you guys scarf down the first couple pies so quick that you think you can take a moment and recuperate yourself and prepare for yourself for the next AKA wave, I guess you could say. Zerx, you're able to get through and get through your first pie, and Tutu Willie barely following you, but you all pass. And Ugir and Swix clearly pass. So
Nice.
Go ahead and give me another fortitude saves. Ugir and Swix take a +1.
Whew.
Take a plus.
Ooh.
Ooh. Can I use a hero point?
You can use a hero point if you
Actually.
want.
We haven't done the hero point this one.
That is true. Honestly, we're getting close to the end of the session, so
I'll
use a
use-
hero point or
I'll
lose.
use a hero point. Oh, it didn't go much better.
You guys ended up passing, though. I would have told you the DC was 12th then, so you guys would have passed. I failed barely.
So if they get a crit fail, we give them the sickened condition, right?
Sure. Ugir, again,
Why, bro?
you critically succeed. You get
I'm an
+1 on your next one.
Gotcha. +1.
Now, go ahead and roll another one.
14, maybe.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay, so everyone except Two-Tooth Willie is able to scarf down the next round. Two-Tooth Willie, he taps out. He starts to barf on the side. You see some rat meat. You see some like dyed-colored water of sorts. You start to see some chicken.
Ugh.
I don't know if
we fed him pretty good.
With this thing. We need a blow-by-blow of what was in Willie's stomach.
It's so nice that what's it called? And he goes and barfs off the stage, and that's all. And yeah, you guys all pass. Go ahead and give me another fortitude save, as the DC has increased.
Uh-oh.
I'm chilling.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sick.
Better than 13.
Zerk starts to laugh, and then he starts to choke on the pie, and he has to run off the stage and go to the bathroom. And
my rival.
Ugir is probably going to hero point 1.
Okay.
Come on.
And Zerx, you are sickened right now.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Okay.
Can't out-eat a dwarf.
Ugir. And let's make it DC 16 now. Go ahead and roll, you guys.
Oh. 2 12s.
All right. You guys are starting to slow down, but... So
another 12.
DC 17. Oh,
No.
Swigs.
Damn it.
Swigs has... Ugir keeps chomping down pies, and Swigs ends up tapping out.
And I'll be right back.
And Ugir is the winner of the pie eating contest.
Whew.
You see, they hand you a nice little trophy of sorts with a pie on it, and they give you 2 gold pieces.
Nice. I'd like to thank the people who made the pies. They were delicious. And whoever made this trophy looks fabulous. Oh, I gotta sit this one down.
You guys, 3 of the members of the party are now way too full to partake in the feast.
Full of what? I didn't eat anything.
You ate a whole bunch of pie.
It's all out. It's all out. It's all out.
Relative space.
Yeah.
As they're eating the pies, we look over to Aaron and Yinfarel, and you're sitting at Osif's table. He has his wife, his kids. You see the person who is playing Esfana Menhims is there. It's as you soon learn, is his eldest daughter. And he looks over to you two, and he says, "I see your friends are adventurous sorts. I like to see that."
Well, we blow through every now and then.
So, why have you come to this town, if I may ask? I heard that most of you all are travelers, but I believe you heard that you've been here for a week. He nods to Aaron.
A bit longer than a week, but yeah.
I don't try to, to keep tabs or whatever.
things a little too, yeah. I just try to get to know the people who help out my town. I appreciate it. I really do.
Well, that's fine. It's, I was just here for just a place to stay while I finish up my studies.
And that's cool. That is very understandable. And, yeah. Do you have any wish to stay here for a long while?
Well, I seem to be doing pretty alright with the current party I'm with. We've made quite a sum from our last quest, so until that relationship runs its course and our paths go different ways, I'll probably stick around for just a little while.
And what about you? He looks over to you, Pharrell.
Oh, well, I'm sort of in the same boat as my friend and comrade here. Well, I'm just passing through with my good friend Darnell. He's currently in the forest right now, but he's a species of brown bear. But I hold a very special connection to him.
A bear, you say?
Yes. He's getting along. Well, he's getting older. Watching him grow up from a cub and all this other things. I've been watching over his family for a really long time now. He needs to see the world and he needs to grow stronger, and as do I. Can't stay in one place for too long, but it's a pleasant little town you have here. So we're staying for a little while.
Thank you. And you are welcome to stay as long as you want. I am very glad you all came here and helped the town as much as you did. And you all are considered my friends of this town. And I do wish, if you choose to stay here, I do wish you could come to me and I could help build you all a home here. I'll give you a nice discounted price.
Good to hear. People of my profession were more into towers, but hey, I'll keep you in mind.
Wooden towers are not far from the line. I believe you could be smart enough to work with our architects.
Perhaps you'll see a little bit later down the line. I suppose that'll be a few years down the line. To be quite honest, to build up such funds, but...
Well, if you so wish, I'm always here for if I could enlist some services to help. And yes. Otherwise, I think, again, thank you. Dragon's Guard. Gives a smile and he begins eating his food. And you all, you two eat your food. The other three start to wander back. Their bellies full. And yes, as you look out, the feast starts to close down after a few. You guys probably start eating some food. The people who partake in the pie eating contest, maybe if you want. And soon after, the feast is done, and people are starting to prepare for the fireworks. But as the sun begins to set, the Rin has looked to all of you and gives a motion saying, tells you all, when you're ready, she will be waiting for you in her tent. And do you all go to her tent?
Get our reading.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's correct.
as well. It's free.
All right. Well, you all start making your way with full bellies. A fun day of a festival. You stand outside her tent. You look over and you see fireworks. It's being slowly one popping to another, lights showing above the tent. And you look in within and you see her waiting. the smile. And that is where we're going to end this session.
I also think horrible is going to happen in this tent.
Very roleplay heavy episode, and I like it.
I assume the next session is going to be a bloodbath to make up for it.
Yeah.
What? No. Don't be silly. It's the campaign going to make up for that.
I see.
This was called, we, as you guys probably know, this is not a roleplay heavy campaign. This is more on the combat side, but we'll put some roleplay here and there. This is
I'll make up for it.
possibly the heaviest we'll have for roleplay, but who knows? I'm also very good at adding some stuff in because it's fun. But
Works to me.
we'll end it off here. And I'm glad, this was a really good session. You all had amazing roleplay.
Yeah, I think we all had a blast.
And
I had some PTSD, but
Some people looking for shady business to make money, gambling on the side. Here. Made some good impressions on some NPCs.
my new favorite NPC,
Two-Tooth, but we gotta get art. We gotta get art for Two-Tooth, really. So
We gotta get it. Yeah,
later
man.
in the campaign, as Aryan becomes evil, they'll kill him and release him.
Do it, man. Do it.
Hey, look, if Aryan ever gets in a situation where he's like the sole survivor of the original crew, I will go down the evil path.
Get my gold back for me.
I'm just saying, the create undead ritual that creates permanent undead is level 2.
So it's not.
That's